weekend. Y'all get ready for some Sunday, Saturday football. Tap the screen, share the live. We got a couple different topics we could be talking about today. 1 second. Let me just copy this.
Ain't no button.
Christy, thank you for the heart. Me appreciate you. 51 people in here. Tap the screen, share the live. Jerry 45. What's up? What's up? What's up? Silent Watcher 420. How are you? Oz with the likes. Melanie with the likes. Christy keep liking. Cherry with the likes. Connie just joined. Ginger in the building. We got Christy, Sherry, Melanie giving likes. We got Hey It's Me. They're giving likes. They're giving likes. Let's go. Let's grow. How do you know? Shannon, welcome to the page. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody's night going? Crow Mom, how you doing? Including the DOJ is now investigating Walton. Yes, I heard that today. Obviously, they're gonna do that because when the right hand can't talk to the left hand, that's what happens. I seen that. Thank you for the heart. Me keep going. 62 people. Let's go, guys. Let's get to our 500 people that we usually get in the room. Amy, thank you for joining the live. We got a couple different topics going on right now. You guys tell me if y'all want to get into a fun live, if y'all want to get into a crime talk. Shauna, what's up? If y'all ain't subscribing, y'all ain't supporting, if you can afford to subscribe, man, I've been slacking because I'm down to 77 from 200. Boy, oh boy, I'm slacking, man. So we gotta jump right back up. Shauna, Silent, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you, Shauna. I hope you're doing well. Silent, thank you for the gifts. We are just jamming it out tonight. We have a couple different cases we can talk about. I know Tyler Robinson was doing court today. I don't know much, but I know he was in court earlier today. Again, we have Jack and Lily Sullivan heavy on our hearts. Go Pats! Let's go Pats! Yes, let's go Pats. AU slept with room where alleged murders. Yes. We have Jack and Lily. Shit's popping over there.
Getting that from YouTube.
Those young people been out there for a minute. You know what I mean? But we got 92 people. That's more like it. Let's go, Miss. I see you. Thank you for the heart me. Send your heart me. Like, share, and follow the host if you aren't already. Let's go. Let's grow. Vanilla Bean, a.k.a. Patriots fan. Y'all going to win today. It's going to be a Patriots-Bills showdown for the American League Championship game. And then I don't know what's going to happen from there, but that should be a good one. Barney with the heart me. I appreciate you, sir. No, not today. Not today. It's is that game on Sunday? Yeah, I think it's on Sunday, that game. Because Buffalo plays tomorrow. So I think they do one AFL, one AFC, NFC, one AFC, NFC. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. No, I don't think the Pats play tomorrow. I think the Pats play Sunday. Or am I wrong? But I was just thinking about Jack and Lily. Yes. It's a sad situation over there, guys. There is new documents that have come out. I definitely want to talk on it. Loving the hate though. Loving the hat though. Yeah, the Lakers hat, yo. I'm a huge Kobe fan, and this is the last time actually that this is the year Kobe died, bro, and the Lakers won the championship that year. So that's why this is like my go-to hat. I have a bunch of championship hats, really. I have when the Raptors won. So I don't know if I've showed you guys this actually, but this is kind of a little replica thing. I'll show you real quick. So ever since the Toronto Raptors Ever since the Toronto Raptors won in 2019, my sons and I have been collecting all the championship rings. Hold on, let me get this back screen out of here. So yeah, so ever since 2019, oh, that just fucking cut myself. Ever since oh my god, what a dumbass. So ever since 2019, guys, my sons and I we've been collecting the championship rings. So in 2019, yeah, you've seen those all fall. In 2019, when the Toronto Raptors won, you can see the North. You can see 2019 champions. So we have the Toronto Raptors. We have the Toronto Raptors. I have this Chiefs championship ring. So this is the Toronto Raptors ring. You can see there it says "We the North." Then in 2020, the Los Angeles Lakers won. Hey, what's up, everybody? The Los Angeles Lakers won, and this one here is actually pretty cool. It opens up. It opens up like the actual one, and it gives all the people that have retired. It has Kobe's. If you guys can see that, it's probably small. Oh, there you go. It has all the retired jerseys. It has Kobe's 8 and 24. It has Shaq's. It has Magic. It has Abdul. Where did your what? My lips got stuck in your mother's ass. That's where my lips are. They got stuck in your mom's ass. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Lakers one. So where were we at? 2019. We got the Lakers ring, Ray Her. And then 2019. So that was 2020. And then we have 2021. No, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it the Nuggets? No. It was a Golden State. No, that was 2022. What the fuck am I doing? Denver. Oh, that's it. What do we got here? We got 2021, 2022. Then we got Golden State Warriors. Then we should have 24 and 25. Yeah. So 21, 20, 2020. Then we have the Milwaukee Bucks ring. We have the Milwaukee Bucks World Championship ring. I know the ladies, y'all are really not into this stuff, but that's badass. I love it. Yeah, we have the 2021 ring. World champions, Milwaukee Bucks, right? And then from 2021, we have 2022. 2022, we have the Golden State Warriors. I thought you were counting money. Portuguese Barbie, what's up? So then we got the Denver Nuggets right here. Denver Nuggets. This ring is kind of cool. This actually happens in real life where it like kind of opens and closes. Yeah, Steph Curry. Thank you for the heart meet. So this is get ready for the Knicks ring this year. Yeah, Melly, you think so, huh? This is the Eve with Money Gun. You got 2020, 2022. We have the Golden State Warriors ring, and then we have 2023. We have 2023, the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets. Shout out to Jamal Murray. He's a local homegrown kid. We support him big time. This is basketball, yeah. So we got the Denver Nuggets ring right here. This ring's kind of cool. This ring opens up. It actually opens up into two rings. Thank you guys for the heart me's. So this opens up into like the banner, which is badass. It says championships. It's the banner ring. Yeah, it just kind of slips in like this. kind of just slips in the middle like that. And it goes right here. So what do we got? That's 2024. 2025. Oh, man. Where's my Bostonians? I know y'all be waiting for this one. Here's the this is I mean, I don't really mind this one too much. But we got the Boston Celtics. Gosh, I don't know, man. Never mind. I'm not going to be rude. But Boston just beats us up all the time. Yeah, Melly, tell them. Boo. Yeah. So, what do we got? We got 2019. We got 2020. We got 2020, 2021, 2021. I feel like Michael Jordan right now. 2022. We got. Oh my God, no. We got 2020. We got. Look at that. So we have all these. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 was Denver. Kind of like Tom Brady, though. Yeah, he's a stud, man. I can't even lie. Tom Brady's a stud. Can't lie. And then we have, damn, I'm going to look like MJ right now. Remember Michael Jordan? Hey? Remember that picture of MJ? This is MJ picture right here. Yeah, and then my personal favorite so far, we have the one, the only Oklahoma City Thunder. This one just came actually not too long ago because it takes them a little bit to come, right? So this is the replica OKC. This is the last ring. So this ring is extra special because, one, our boy, our homegrown kid, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP of the regular season, MVP of the finals, NBA championship. Our homie put us on the map. This is the wedding ring. This is the wedding ring. Yeah, this is the ring that comes inside the ring. Pretty badass, huh? It has all the players' names that they won the championship with. It's pretty badass. And this ring, see, and guys, the rings are so detailed. Like, you got to see the rings. The rings will tell you, like, you know what I mean? They'll tell you, like, okay, so this ring is dedicated to Shai. It's got his number. It's got his number on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's got the year. It's got inside it. It says it talks about the whole series. So it says they beat Memphis, Denver, Minnie, Indiana, and then they won the chip. So yeah, yo, could you guys imagine if these were all real? Yeah, they're about $100 each. Yeah, because I gotta get them from the States, so they're about 100 each, 100 US each. So yeah, but yo, guys, if these homies are real right now, all these, this would be like 1 million, 2 million. So this is probably about 250K. So 5, 1, 2, probably about 2,200,000 right here, fucking on my hands, if they were all real. Yeah. Anyways, that's a little bit of what me and my kids started doing since the Raptors won the championship. Yeah, I do watch college basketball. I actually like college basketball more. I'm a Florida Gators fan. Shout out to the Gators. You heard. 2022. Then we have 2023, 2024, 2025. They go all back in here like this. Then we have the one, the only banner so far that we have right here. How do I switch the stupid camera again? That's the banner right there. That's the replica banner that's hanging at our stadium. Pretty badass, right? No, not Detroit. Then this is our mascot. This is the Raptor. Raptors were franchise. The Raptors started in 1995. What's up, Heather? When we won our championship, and Eastern Conference Finals, got a bunch of signatures on there. Then we have our NBA championship hat. That doesn't even get worn. That shit's a golden right there. Yep. Then we have Shaquille O'Neal Funko Pop. Yep. We got Kobe Bryant body armor. So this is the company that Kobe Bryant was going to take full ownership of just before he unalived. And these are just some prime bottles that have the Raptors on them. Again, our Raptor thing. Our Scotty Barnes. Norman Powell won a championship with the Raptors. Shout out to the Florida Gators. I used to be a Raptors fan back when. Yeah, Vince Carter, man. Yo, don't even let me show you, bro. All right, I gotta show you. Hold on, let me show you these. Just because you said that, I'm gonna go show you some. I'm gonna go show you some classic right now. I have to show you this. What are you guys doing? Oh. Yo, Barney, I gotta show you the classic right now, bro. Y'all won't even. If you know, you know, homie. If you know, you fucking know, my guy. Are you ready? Look at these, brother. The Vince Carter Raptor edition. The Vince Carter Raptors edition Nike Shocks. Y'all remember them Shocks? Of course you remember the Shocks, homie. These are the balling shoes, man. Look, see the little raptor claw on the side of them? These things right now, bro, are only been worn on hardwood. These things right now, brother. These things right now, bro, I'm going to tell you straight. Like this, they're probably worth about $1,000. No joke. Like this, they're worth $1,000, bro. I know this looks Chinese for a lot of people, but you know, this looks like what kind of, yeah. Yeah, I ain't never going to give these up, homie. Yeah, for real. And then, yo, this is just some of some. We got the Kobe's. We got the 13s. We got the 4s. We got the 3s. We got the 11s. You know what I mean? We got the slips. We got the Tims. Gotta have a pair of Tims, man. If you ain't got Tims, bro, I don't know what the hell you're doing. And then that's it for here, man. What's good, FJ Services? What's up, Sassy? What happened?
Why is it low?
Oh no, turn it off, turn it back on.
I did.
Then we got, huh? Then we got my son boxing. He's trying to become a boxer, basketball player, a little bit of everything. Little Super Bowl picture. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the one, the only, Kobe Bean Bryant. You heard? Thank you for the gifts who's ever sending them. Shauna, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have Kobe from when he was a junior. Then we just keep going. Look at that, 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 look at that. Oh, Goes right through the years. Yeah, homie. And then you guys haven't seen this though, but those are my twin boys and Dallas Cowboys. Big Dallas fans here. Big Dallas fans. That's Frankie Jr. That's Julian. Then we got my homeboy Biggs. You heard? One of my favorites. One of my all-time favorite pitchers. Of course, we had to have this. We had to have the Cowboys fridge with the pops and the waters. Another one of my favorites. Y'all probably seen this a bunch of times already. And then this one. That's pretty badass. I like that. But yeah. That's what's up. Because I said that's what's up. You heard? Yo, are you done with that, bro?
You know, my brother went to school with Vanessa Bryant.
Shut up.
Marina
Oh my
High
god,
School.
I had the biggest crush on her. Oh, are we
And
doing
then,
basement tours? No.
no. And then my mom's across the street neighbor that moved to Arizona, he was the maintenance guy for his
So you're not.
helicopter.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, Megs, we're not a sports family at all. But we can play hairdresser if you want. We can play hairdresser if you want. I built that for my wife.
Of everything.
You said what? What's that, Anya?
You said your family is a mixture of everything. You like basketball and your wife is a hairdresser.
Mm-hmm. What up, what up, what up?
What's the deal? Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, we were huge, and I haven't even got through half of that stuff. I haven't even got through half of that. That was just like a quarter of the stuff. But the spare bedroom, oh boy, man, that shit's full. I have probably like between basketball jerseys and football jerseys, bro. Bro, I'm telling you how much money I spent on this shit, man. Wow, my dad HVAC for Jordan, Pippen, and Phil Jackson. Oh wow, that's crazy. That must be in Chicago, huh?
Are you selling any of those jerseys?
Oh hell no, nothing is for sale. I have a Derek Jeter jersey signed that I could probably get like 22 for it, 2,200. The
That's
last time I
all?
checked. But those, no, look. Okay, let's see what they go for now.
I feel like it'd be more than that. Just
Nah,
saying.
Vince Carter Raptors edition shoes.
I want you to go play hairdresser and do a consultation, a fake consultation.
So,
Yeah, I want to hear what you say. I think it'll be funny. Put her apron on and everything. Or smock.
yo, just a quick Google search. These are 800. Wait, you see, 899.
Remember I told you I saw him literally the weekend before he passed?
Kobe.
Yeah, I told you I saw him at Disney, him and his whole family.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I told you that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, but yeah.
Because we went President's Day weekend. And when did he pass away?
26th of January.
Yeah, so he was
That's
there.
Sunday.
His 5 years coming up just now.
So right now on my Facebook is literally the dates of when we went 5 years ago. So yeah, he passed away 2 weeks after we were there.
Oh wow, I was at Derek Jeter walking past me. Yeah, Derek Jeter. I was a huge Jeter fan, man. Like pure man crush on Jeter. I mean, a lot of these guys like Kobe and Jordan. Like Kobe was like more of a. I mean, Jordan was more of like an uncle. but like Kobe, man, we're not too far off. So I remember like when he came, because remember Kobe, even my cousins followed Kobe because he had lived and played in Italy for a bit because his dad went there to play. So he was like a big deal. He actually spoke Italian and Spanish.
So how old is their youngest? She about 5 years old, 6 years, because the baby was just born and in a stroller.
Yeah. That would make sense. Yeah, the baby was yeah, she was brand new.
And then he had one girl on his shoulders, and they were just coming out of the. We were standing in line to go in to meet the princesses, and he was coming out, and then that's when I saw him and Vanessa and the whole the whole family.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
that was such a tragic turn of events, man. I like. It's definitely one of those moments, like you'll remember where you were, type of deal. You know what I'm saying? You'll never forget where you were
Home.
that day.
I was at home and then all of a sudden I get like the breaking news on my phone. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was at my nephew's birthday party, man. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Who the hell's fucking trying to talk some shit and say that something happened like that, right? But yo, kind of off topic, but two things. I haven't seen Byron in a couple days, and that's concerning. I gotta message him actually right now. And then I was gonna tell you, okay, remember the lady from Australia? What the heck was her name?
Steph and Tony.
Yeah. I haven't seen her. Like I know obviously like, whatever, all that bullshit, so she probably didn't want to even talk to me no more, which is fine. I don't really care too much.
She
But
was in Jay Black's live like 2 weeks ago at
oh,
like
okay, good.
late night.
This is not the Wicked, Mom.
Okay, your granddaughter's talking about you again.
No. Oh
Steph is
yeah,
good.
Wicked.
Hey, Chef, Steph good. I
Tell
spoke
this
to
guy
her.
what my name
Oh
is.
yeah,
Came
she's
on a
good,
live
good,
a couple
good.
weeks ago.
Yeah, good. As long as she's good, because I mean, I know she had a daughter that wasn't doing so well. So,
Nah, she sounded like her normal self when she came on.
all right, good. That's good to hear. But yeah, no, that's good to hear. But yeah,
Yeah, that
so
was last week.
sorry. Go ahead.
That was last week.
Yeah, but so you guys know about this case of Jack and Lily, like the remember I was playing a little bit yesterday about it. Yeah, I know, maybe so.
Just a little from what you've talked about.
Yeah,
Just so, I mean,
Jack and
go ahead.
Lily went missing in 8 months ago, and they're nowhere to be found. Like and now the mother is coming out with court documents saying that her boyfriend, aka stepdad, he was he was very abusive to her and this and that. So a lot is not making sense, and I mean, there's a lot of people that are just like, wow, like I can't believe it's such a it's just on a like standstill, like 8 months, and there's nothing. So
Wait, so like, is she saying like it's his fault or something? Is that why she?
nothing. So
Wait, so like, is she saying like it's his? Mentioned that
um,
or bring that for?
very sus, bro. Like very sus. Like right after she went missing, sorry, right after the kids went missing, like she left home. She left home. Oh, the picture's too small. She left home and hasn't been seen by the boyfriend. So it's definitely a lot of like red flags for sure. But um
So the boyfriend said he ain't seen her, and she come back talking about he's been abusive to her.
right. So it's a
That's,
little sus, but
yeah, that's a lot of sus.
yeah, so two kids. Yeah, I'm gonna play the video right now real quick if you guys can go on mute, but
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
yeah. Effects. Effects. Where's the other screen? Where's the other screen? Mean Gene. Go like this. Like this. I kind of got a warning yesterday, but let's see what happens.
This video examines newly released court documents and an active missing persons investigation. All individuals discussed are presumed innocent. January 15th, 2026. 8 months and 13 days after Lily and Jack Sullivan were reported missing from their home in Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia, court documents that had been sealed for months were released to the public. The documents, obtained by CBC News and the Globe and Mail, reveal new details about the investigation. Details about the relationship between the individual's mother and her partner. Details about what was told to police in multiple statements. Details about evidence seized and examined. And most significantly, details about how RCMP is approaching this case and what they believe may have occurred. For the first time, the public is seeing inside the investigative process. And what these documents reveal raises more questions than answers. Lily and Jack Sullivan, RCMP breakthrough, new court documents released today. Lily Sullivan and her brother Jack were reported missing on May 2nd, 2025 at 10:01 a.m. Their mother, Malahia Brooks Murray, called 911 from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, Pictou County, Nova Scotia. According to the call, the individuals had wandered away from the property. Brooks Murray told dispatchers she and her partner, Daniel Martel, had been dozing in bed with their toddler when the individuals disappeared. When they woke, the individuals were gone. A massive search was launched immediately. Over 160 volunteers, ground search teams, police dogs, drones, helicopters, 8.5 square kilometers of dense forest were searched. But no trace was found except for a pink blanket belonging to Lily. The search was scaled back after 6 days, but the investigation did not stop. RCMP Major Crime Unit took over, and for 8 months investigators have been working to determine what happened. Before we examine what these newly released court documents reveal about the investigation, if you are following the case of Lily and Jack Sullivan, or if you want to understand how major crime investigations work
Big
in Canada,
Mama.
subscribe to Unsolved Archive and turn on notifications. We focus on official documents, verified information, and the investigative process. Now, let us break down what RCMP has been investigating, what these documents reveal, and why this case may be approaching a critical turning point. The court documents released on January 15th are applications filed by RCMP between May 16th and July 16th, 2025. These are information to obtain documents, known as ITOs. When police need to access certain records, phone data, bank statements, surveillance footage, they must apply to a judge. They must explain why the information is needed and how it relates to the investigation. These applications were initially sealed by court order. This is standard practice in sensitive investigations. Releasing information too early could compromise investigative techniques. It could alert persons of interest. It could taint potential witnesses. But media organizations, including CBC News and the Globe and Mail, requested the documents be unsealed. RCMP consented to release some information. Significant portions remain redacted. What has been released provides the most detailed look yet at what RCMP has been investigating. The documents reveal RCMP made 12 applications under the Missing Persons Act. One was for cell phone records of both Malahia Brooks Murray and Daniel Martel. Another was for school bus video surveillance around the home. Additional applications requested bank records and other files, the specifics of which were redacted. According to the documents, the last time Lily and Jack's location was independently verified was May 1st at 2:25 p.m. at their local Dollarama store via video surveillance. Investigators stated this information could assist the investigation by helping identify further leads and possibly locate the individuals. One of the most significant revelations in the documents relates to the relationship between Brooks Murray and Martel. According to court documents, Brooks Murray was interviewed by police multiple times. In those interviews, she discussed her relationship with Martel. She told police she moved in with him on his mother's property in Lansdowne around August 2023. During her fifth statement to police, nearly a week after she broke up with Martel following the disappearance, Brooks Murray was asked if Martel was ever physically abusive. According to the documents, Malahia said he would try to block her, hold her down, and once he pushed her. She said he would also take her phone from her when she tried to call her mother, which would sometimes be physical and hurt. Martel denied these allegations. According to the documents, he told police the former couple yelled at each other when fighting, but there was no physical violence. Martel has also denied these allegations publicly. In a text message to the Globe and Mail, he wrote, "I did not ever abuse Brooks Murray." He described the allegation as a personal attack that unfairly cast suspicion over him. He stated neither he nor his family had anything to do with the disappearance. It is important to note the abuse allegation has not been tested in court. Martel has not been charged with any offense. These are statements documented in police applications, not proven facts. Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon, RCMP acting officer in charge of major crime and behavioral sciences, confirmed the nature of the relationship between Brooks Murray and Martel at the time of the disappearance as part of the investigation. When asked if any family members are considered suspects, McCammon stated there are no suspects he can identify at this time. He said investigators continue to gather information and assess evidence. Decisions will be made based on that evidence. The documents also reveal details about the days leading up to May 2nd. According to statements Brooks Murray provided to police, she kept Lily and Jack home from school on May 1st because they had coughs. They had also been absent April 30th due to a professional development day. On May 1st, everyone woke around 9 a.m. The individuals played and watched television while Brooks Murray made breakfast and tidied the house. Around noon, she, Martel, their toddler, and the individuals drove to New Glasgow in Brooks Murray's 2017 white Nissan Pathfinder. They went to Dollarama. This is where surveillance footage captured them at 2:25 p.m. They returned home. According to Brooks Murray's statement, the individuals wore the same clothes to bed they had worn during the day. Lily in a pink sweater, pink pajamas with white shapes, a Barbie top and pink socks. Jack in black sweatpants, a t-shirt and diaper. Brooks Murray told police she had been too tired to unpack clean laundry she had done at her grandmother's the previous night. The individuals were tucked into bed around 10 p.m. Jack with his blanket and dinosaur. Lily with her cream corduroy backpack with strawberries on it. Brooks Murray shut the bedroom door. She and the toddler went to bed. Daniel stayed up. She told police she was not woken throughout the night and did not know when Daniel came to bed. On May 2nd, around 6:15 a.m., Brooks Murray marked the individuals absent from school due to illness. According to her statement, when she woke later that morning, the individuals were not in their room. Their boots were gone. Jack's blue dinosaur boots, Lily's pink rubber boots, Lily's white backpack with strawberries was also missing. Brooks Murray and Martel searched the property. When they could not find the individuals, Brooks Murray called 911 at 10:01 a.m. The documents reveal Martel also provided statements to police. He told investigators he and Brooks Murray got up and looked for the individuals, both by car and on foot. He said while searching the woods, he thought he heard a scream that sounded like the individuals, but when he stopped to listen, a helicopter overhead drowned out all other sounds. This detail has not been corroborated. One of the most discussed pieces of evidence in the case is the pink blanket. The documents provide more detail about this item. On May 2nd, 3 family members found a pink blanket in a tree on Lansdowne Station Road, exactly 1 kilometer from the family home. A photo was shown to Brooks Murray and Martel, who confirmed it belonged to Lily. Later, police dispatched a sniffer dog to the area where the blanket was found. The animal was unable to pick up a scent. On May 4th, another piece of blanket was seized by police after it was found inside a trash bag at the end of the driveway of the home. Police confirmed both pieces were part of the same blanket. This raises significant questions. How did part of the blanket end up in a tree 1 kilometer from the home? How did another part end up in a trash bag at the end of the driveway? The documents do not provide answers, but the blanket has been sent for forensic testing. Results of that testing have not been publicly released. The documents also reveal investigators examined boot prints found in the area. Clumps of boot prints in 2 different sizes, including what appeared to be from an individual, were found on a pipeline in the area during the first few days of the search. Police later determined these imprints matched the type of boot Lily was wearing when she disappeared. Other items seized by investigators included toothbrushes belonging to the individuals, a sock, a piece of purple fabric, scat, which could be human or animal, indent impression castings, typically used to gather casts of boot prints or tire tracks. Polygraph testing became a focus of public interest when details emerged in the documents. At least 4 polygraph examinations were conducted. On May 12th, Brooks, Murray, and Martell both underwent polygraph tests at the RCMP detachment in Bible Hill, Nova Scotia. According to the documents, both examinations indicated truthful answers. An unidentified investigator wrote in the documents, "At this point in the investigation, the disappearance is not believed to be criminal in nature. I do not have reasonable grounds to believe a criminal offense has occurred. Because the individuals are still missing, polygraph examinations were conducted with the intention of ruling out that possibility." On June 10th, the step-grandmother, Janie McKenzie, underwent a polygraph examination. However, the document notes her physiology was not suitable for analysis, and an opinion on the examination was not rendered. On June 12th, the biological father, Cody Sullivan, underwent a polygraph and passed, with his answers found to be truthful. The case of the biological father is addressed in the documents. On May 3rd, police received a report that the individuals might be with their biological father. Brooks Murray later reported to police she thought Cody Sullivan might have picked them up and taken them to New Brunswick. Police sought camera footage at the Cobequid Pass Toll Plaza, picked them up and taken them to New Brunswick. Cobequid Pass Toll Plaza.
Intermission. I think Chef got a call.
Brooks Murray later reported to police she thought Cody Sullivan picked them up and taken them to New Brunswick. Police sought camera footage at the Cobequid Pass Toll Plaza on the Trans-Canada Highway in Nova Scotia between May 1st at 2:25 p.m. and May 3rd at 3 a.m. This would help verify whether the individuals left Nova Scotia. Police met with Cody Sullivan on May 22nd. He told police he had been in a relationship with Brooks Murray but had not seen her or the individuals in 3 years. He said he paid child support, contrary to what Brooks Murray had told police. He said he was home on May 2nd and never goes anywhere. His polygraph results indicated he was truthful. This line of investigation appears to have been resolved. The documents also reference witness statements that have generated significant interest. One witness reported seeing 2 individuals walking along the road not far from the home on the morning of May 2nd. Natasha Haywood filed her report on May 31st. She described seeing what appeared to be a young individual holding another's hand. They were walking toward a woman around 50 to 60 years old with a loose curl haircut. The woman was waiting with the rear door open on an older Model tan or gold sedan. This witness statement has not been corroborated. Investigators have not publicly stated whether they have identified this vehicle or person. Another set of witness statements involves vehicle activity near the home during the night. 2 neighbors told police they heard a vehicle coming and going in the middle of the night, hours before the individuals were reported missing. One neighbor described hearing a vehicle leaving and returning multiple times after midnight. Another neighbor, Justin Smith, told police he heard a vehicle around 1:30 a.m. He said he heard a car turn around by the railroad tracks, near the area where police found the pink blanket and boot prints. He said the car made a noise, went quiet for about 2 minutes, then drove toward Laird Road, which is in the same direction as the home where the individuals lived. However, RCMP reviewed surveillance footage from the area and reportedly found no evidence of vehicles at those times. This creates a discrepancy that investigators must resolve. Perhaps most significantly, the newly released portions of court documents include statements from Crown prosecutors about the direction of the investigation. In submissions filed with the court as part of media applications to access records, the
Okay.
If you had to pick the most monotone per video ever.
Introducing virtual up from Nespresso. Your coffee, your way. Accuracy matters. Bronze Age Precision Technology helps guide you with even more confidence. Accuracy made easy. This is the Mercer Capital Court, powered by artificial intelligence. Detective Raven, you're charged with the murder of your wife.
I'm not guilty.
You have 90 minutes to prove
Hondo,
it,
what's
or
your
you will be
question?
executed.
Use the tools.
Every camera, cell phone, and database is at your disposal.
Show me everyone she had contact with. She was seeing someone.
Solve the mystery.
Can't see my daughter's socials.
Hear that?
Someone was in my basement.
Or face execution.
You're running out of time.
Bring that back. Oh, I have something here.
Oh my God. Mercy. Only in theaters January 23rd. The Crown noted that although there is currently no reasonable grounds to believe a crime has taken place, as the investigation persists, it could become criminal, and persons of interest in the disappearance might be identified. This is a critical statement. It indicates that while the case is currently under the Missing Persons Act, the possibility of criminal charges has not been ruled out. The investigation could evolve based on evidence gathered. The documents also reference technology being used in the investigation. An affidavit filed by RCMP notes police are leveraging technology-based investigative techniques, which may provide information to support criminality and uncover the whereabouts of the missing individuals. Staff Sergeant McCammon confirmed these techniques include the use of sophisticated drones and video review programs. RCMP has reviewed over 8,100 video files to date. They have received over 1,000 tips from the public. All of this information is being assessed to form pictures of what may have taken place. The investigation has been criticized by some experts. Michael Arntfield, a criminology professor and former detective, told CBC he is surprised the investigation has not turned criminal. In his experience, missing persons cases are generally deemed suspicious if individuals are not found after about a week. He stated investigators appear to be cautious about whether foul play is involved. McCammon responded that once investigators have gathered all necessary information, decisions will be made on any criminality that may be relevant to the case. The release of these court documents provides the most detailed public account of the investigation to date. They reveal what RCMP has been examining, the relationship dynamics between Brooks Murray and Martell, the timeline of events on May 1st and 2nd, the physical evidence collected, the witness statements received, the technology being employed, but they also reveal what remains unknown. Where are Lily and Jack Sullivan? What happened during the hours between when they were last seen and when they were reported missing? Why was part of a blanket found 1 kilometer from the home and another part in a trash bag at the driveway? What do the forensic test results show? Who was driving the vehicle neighbors reported hearing? Who was the woman with the tan sedan a witness reported seeing? 8 months have passed since May 2nd, 2025. The case has generated national and international attention. Volunteers have searched extensively. Police have deployed significant resources. Tips continue to come in, but the individuals have not been found. RCMP insists the investigation is active and ongoing. Staff Sergeant McCammon has stated publicly he is confident the case will be resolved. He says police are making headway. They are collecting information from all areas. They are assessing evidence. It is helping them form pictures of what may have taken place. But he has declined to share investigative theories. He says all avenues remain under consideration. He must consider the impact on long-term justice should criminal charges be laid. The family situation remains complex. Brooks Murray and Martell are no longer in a relationship. They broke up shortly after the disappearance. Brooks Murray has remained largely out of public view. She recently issued a statement describing how she misses the individuals and asking the public to come forward with information. Martell has been more public. He has given interviews. He has participated in vigils. He has stated he no longer believes the individuals are in the woods because of the extensive searches conducted. He says he also no longer suspects Brooks Murray was involved, a theory he had initially suggested. Both have repeatedly denied any involvement. Both passed polygraph tests in May. The biological father, Cody Sullivan, had not seen the individuals in 3 years. He has cooperated with police. He passed his polygraph. He has been ruled out as being involved. The paternal grandmother, Belinda Gray, has been searching for answers. She has spent hours in the woods looking for clues. She has raised questions about what Child Protective Services knew. Previous reporting by the Globe and Mail revealed troubling issues in the home. Admitted substance use by Martel, financial struggles, a visit from a provincial child protection social worker to investigate a report of suspected abuse or neglect. All of this is part of the investigative inquiry. The government of Nova Scotia continues to offer a reward of up to $150,000 for information deemed to be of investigative value. RCMP continues to ask anyone with information to contact the Northeast Nova Major Crime Unit at 902-896-5060 or contact Nova Scotia Crime Stoppers to remain anonymous at 1-800-222-TIPS. Every tip is assessed. Every piece of information could be the key that breaks the case. The release of these court documents on January 15th, 2026 represents a significant moment in the investigation. For 8 months,
This is the Jack and Lily case, guys, for those of you that just joined in. They went missing May 2nd of last year from Nova Scotia, Canada, and
they have examined the relationship between the adults in the home.
there's nothing,
Statements. They have
like,
tested
there's
evidence.
zero
They have
evidence
used
of anything.
technology to review thousands of video files. They have conducted polygraph tests. They have sought records from multiple sources. They are building a comprehensive picture. But the documents also show the challenges investigators face. Witness statements that conflict with surveillance
Thank you for the
footage,
gifts, guys.
physical evidence that raises questions.
You're
but does
welcome,
not
Angel.
provide definitive answers. Polygraph results that indicate truthfulness but do not prove innocence. A case that is not currently criminal but could become criminal. Persons of interest who may be identified but have not been named. This is the nature of complex investigations.
Shauna,
Evidence
lighting
is
it
gathered
up.
piece by piece. Information is assessed. Theories are developed and tested. And slowly, a picture.
Jason Sidney Brown know that when pain strikes, sometimes it takes two. Advil Plus
That was me
acetaminophen
yesterday.
combines 2 trusted ingredients for fast pain relief. Advil Plus acetaminophen.
This would be a good case for you uncovered because this is very challenging. Like, there's like not much going on. It's starting to go to the original. It's starting to go up to the original. Thought that everyone had originally was like the mom and the stepdad, or the boyfriend. But I mean, they passed the polygraph, but that doesn't say much for me personally.
Don't get up. Those nails gotta dry.
Hi, Lily from Ireland.
A picture emerges. Where this investigation leads.
Thank you, Shauna, MVP Shauna in the chat.
Prosecutors that the case could become criminal is significant.
Did I hear right?
It
They
suggests
found
evidence
Lily's
pointing
boots in the
directions
woods.
that may eventually support
A boot,
charges,
yeah, a
but
rain
reasonable
boot.
grounds to believe a crime occurred have not yet been established. This is a
But they
highly
all
standard
passed, right?
that
Yes, they
requires
did.
more than suspicion.
So
It
mom,
requires evidence that
grandma,
would justify
boyfriend,
arrest
and bio
prosecution.
dad.
RCMP
Well, the
has
grandma,
determined
because she
that
wasn't
threshold
physically
has
fit.
The
I
individuals
mean,
have
like,
now
I guess it
been
was
missing
mentally
for 8
fit
months
that
and
she.
13 days. They were last independently verified to be alive on May 1st, 2025.
I think that's just repeat. Yeah, guys. So the grandma didn't. What? Like, I guess she wasn't eligible for it because she. I guess she had some. Some medical issues possibly, but she's been helping and really trying to clear a lot of
Before we dive
people's
into
names.
today's breaking developments, if you're following the Lily and Jack Sullivan case, before we dive into today's breaking,
But didn't the bio dad didn't see the
development,
kid
if
for
you're
a couple
following the
years?
Lily,
And
You said what? Sorry, can you say it again?
didn't the bio dad not see the kids for
Yeah,
a
for like
couple
3
years?
years. Yeah, for like 3 years.
But he was paying child support, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But the mother, like, again, I'm not trying to shame anybody, but the mother wasn't like, I don't know, kind of weird, man. Like, she gave me a bad vibe. Right after the kids went missing, she kind of like effed off on the dad or on the boyfriend there, and like went to go live with family and shit. And she's very low profile. Kind of gives like an Ashley Buzzard vibe, but not exactly, because obviously this one is you know, she's obviously speaking a bit, but the mother didn't cry. Yeah, exactly. Kayla. But this is another one that just came out. Do you think mom did something to them? Maybe. You know what, man? Like I said, this one is very challenging, guys. I promise you. Like, and just.
It's right where I stand with
Oh,
a
what's
heart
this?
full of fire and a pen in my hand. Deathless case files will prevail.
Sorry, guys.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good, having a good, awesome, warm day. Warm inside, maybe. How is everybody? Thank you for being with me today. I will be going over the Jack and Lily case. I have some court documents I want to go over with you. I'll give you just a moment to get in. I know I started my stream a little bit earlier than it was scheduled for. I apologize for that.
If you guys aren't following Daphne Case Files, give her a follow. She's cool.
To go live with you and didn't want to cancel it. So I'm going to welcome in everybody, and then we will be going over the Jack and Lily case. Hello, Diamonds. It's so good to see you. I missed you. It's been a while. Kelly, hello. Good to see you. Susan, hello. Miss Joyce, good to see you. Marianne, missed you. It's been a while. Kelly, hello. Good to see you. Miss Joyce, good to see you. Marianne, Miss Joyce, good to see you. Marianne, Joyce, good to see you. Marianne, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Belinda, hello. Good to see you. Sherry, hello. Sarah, Mildred, hello. Al, good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. I know you fell. Hope you're Lynn, hello. Sky Painter, Angel Wings, all of you, hello. Welcome in to Daphne's Case Files. If I didn't get your name, hello. I appreciate you for being here. You guys are amazing. Daphne, I'm sending this cold weather back up to you. If it's cold where you are, Sarah, oh my gosh, it's really cold here. Yeah, it's just miserable, right? Yeah, I missed you, Diamonds. I haven't seen
Okay, get to
you in
the
a
point,
while.
babe.
I did something to my TikTok account or we message, and I don't know, like I can't get it to work itself out. So, Joyce, good to see you. They're still missing you guys. Bermuda, oh God, I want to come down there with you, Sherry. You're so lucky. So Jack and Lily, they've been missing since May 2nd, 2025. I know a lot of us have been following their case for a long time now, right? It's been a long time. In May, it will be a year.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the gifts.
That's
Thank you very
crazy,
much.
right? To even think of that. Can you believe it? Oh God, guys. You guys are making me cold just looking at this temperature sitting here. So I'm just gonna take it slow and let everybody mingle in. We're gonna be going over their case today, and I'm just gonna do like a short, like an opening, right, for you guys. So there's been recent, I wouldn't call them major developments, but there's the unsealed court documents, right? Newly released documents revealed that the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, alleged to police that her common law partner, Jane Martell, the children's stepfather, was at times physically abusive during their 3-year relationship, right? Daniel actually responded back to that, and he has denied those allegations, stating they are part of a narrative to make him look evil. He recently submitted a blood sample for genetic analysis and stated that investigators have checked a box for him indicating no criminal involvement. I believe that was DNA for the blanket. We'll be going more over that as well. So there's really been no evidence
The other was discovered in a trash bag at the end of the driveway. Now, I just see, like, some people are like, oh, you know, maybe the kids grabbed the blanket. But if both pieces were in the trash, like in that large trash bin, it'd be pretty hard for small children to reach in there and grab it, right? I don't know. The reward is still offered for $150,000. If you have any information concerning to Jack and Lily's whereabouts. As of now, this is an active case, and the Major Crime Unit is still investigating under the Missing Persons Act, and it has now reviewed 8,000 video files and 760 tips. They're, they did an extensive ground and air search, cadaver dog searches, air scent dogs. They have found little to no evidence beyond the blanket and a child-sized boot print. That's it.
Oh, it was a boot print. Okay.
Like a little bit of background. Lily is 6. Jack is now 5. They were reported missing on May 2nd, 2025, and their mother reported that they had wandered away from their home while they were playing. And if you have any information, please call the Nova Scotia Rewards for Major Unsolved Crimes. I'm going to put the phone number in our chat here for you. Right there. Put the number there for you guys. I'm going to put it up on the screen. If you have any information of their whereabouts, please call the Nova Scotia Rewards for Major Unsolved Crimes at 1-888-710-9090. Yeah, it takes a while to get everything together. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So we're going to dig right into all of this. I hope that you guys are comfortable and get some popcorn or snacks or hot chocolate or what, because I know you guys start talking about food when you're in here. It makes me hungry. Okay, give me just 1 second. Let me pop up everything. Ooh,
what's up, Naya?
Yelle. I put everything together so it would be okay. So first, I'm going to go over this part with you. This is. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to make that a little bit larger. Eek. All right. So the stuff that is in bold writing, this is actually the stuff that they released, right? Hi, Woman's Warrior. Thank you. Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate all of you for doing so. I'm going to put this in here.
Thank you, Nayeli.
Remember, I'm not sure how you do it. I think like this, maybe. Right in there. Don't even start out. That sounds so freaking good right now. I'm not even going to look at the chat.
Okay, yo, this lady's kind of
because you guys start
fucking a little annoying. Holy smokes.
They're never going to find them where they are. I made sure of that. Those words weren't spoken by a stranger. They were spoken by Daniel Martel, the man who called 911 claiming 2 children had wandered into the woods. The man who stood before cameras pleading for their safe return.
Corgi, thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you.
He had nothing to do with the disappearance of 6-year-old.
So, Lisa, do you know you're up here?
Before we dive in.
Some newly released court documents suggest potential problems in the relationship of the couple caring for the missing Sullivan children. Newly unsealed court documents, the mother of the 2 children alleges that her common law partner was sometimes physically abusive during their 3 years.
Yeah, Autumn, that's why I got rid of it. Thank you.
Police interviews with unproven allegations from Malaya Brooks Murray suggest the stepfather, Daniel Martel, would try to block her, hold her down, and pushed her once. None of the allegations have been tested in court. Martel is not facing any charges. He also denied the allegations to reporters today, saying it's part of an ongoing narrative to, quote, make him look evil. 5-year-old Jack, 6-year-old Lily Sullivan reported missing from their home in Lansdowne Station on May 2nd last year. Multiple exhaustive searches have turned up no sign of either one of them. Some newly released...
Oh, hold on, there was a different one I wanted to watch. One second.
Before we dive into today's breaking developments,
And you know it's
Do you mean the mom's boyfriend
did not count to
or
make
the
Squarespace
father? Or
so that you can
because that was the
sign
mom's
up
boyfriend
and
you
go
guys
check
keep
out.
seeing. No, but she was an abuser a while ago though.
Hey guys, there's a couple of new news reports out for missing Nova Scotia siblings Lily and Jack Sullivan. CBC and Globe and Mail have been campaigning to get some of the redactions lifted from the court documents that came out in August. And some of those redactions have now been lifted. So that's what these articles are about. Honestly, there's nothing new in here than what's come out on social media, but I suppose it's good that it confirms what has been said on social media has also been said to the RCMP. The Globe and Mail got a response from Daniel, so we're going to look at that. But first, I'm going to read this article from CBC. Hillary's court documents in the case of Jack and Lily Sullivan offer more details on the relationship between the mother and stepfather leading up to the children's disappearance more than 8 months ago. Lily 6 and Jack 5 have been missing, as we know, since May 2nd, when their mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, called 911.
Thank you for the heart, me, Mary.
They'd wandered away from home in Lansdowne, Nova Scotia, a sparsely populated area about 140 kilometres northeast of Halifax. The disappearance sparked an extensive grid search in the thick woods surrounding their rural home that turned up little evidence apart from a pink blanket and child-sized boot.
Thank you, Jenny, for the heart, me.
Over the past 8 months, authorities brought in cadaver dogs, conducted 75 interviews and several polygraph examinations, reviewed 1,066 tips and 8,000 video files, and have assigned RCMP units from multiple provinces to investigate the case. At the time of the disappearance, the children were living with Brooks Murray, their stepfather Daniel Martel, and the couple's baby daughter. The family, including Lily and Jack, were last seen in public the day before the 2 children were reported missing. As part of the case, police sought 12 search warrants between May 16th and July 16th, 2025. More details on these applications for warrants are laid out in court records that were obtained by CBC News and the Globe and Mail this week. In those court documents, there are details of an interview conducted by police with Brooks Murray. She discussed her relationship with Martel, saying that she moved in with him on his mother's property in Lansdowne around August of 2023. Brooks Murray was asked if Martel had ever been physically abusive. Malia said he would try to block her, hold her down, and once he pushed her. She said he would also take her phone from her when she tried to call her mom, which would sometimes be physical and hurt. Meanwhile, Martel told investigators that they'd recently been fighting about money, but otherwise their relationship was good. They have ups and downs like any couple, the document said, recounting what Martel told police during an interview. He said they would yell at each other when they were fighting, but there's no physical violence in their relationship. Okay, but moving over to the Globe and Mail gives us a little bit more information here. Mr. Martel denied the account of physical abuse that Miss Brooks Murray gave to the police. I did not ever abuse Miss Brooks Murray, he wrote in a text message to the Globe and Mail. He described the allegations as a personal attack that unfairly cast suspicion over him when he's been the only one raising awareness about Jack and Lily. Well, he hasn't been the only one raising awareness. Daniel just loves himself so much. If I remain in the public eye as a monster, the public's choice is guilty until proven innocent, he wrote, adding that neither he nor his family had anything to do with the children's disappearance. The abuse allegation has not been tested in
I think
court,
the mom's
and Mr.
more shady
Martel
than
has
anything,
not
in
been
my
charged
opinion.
with any offence. The documents show Malaya told police about the alleged abuse during her fifth statement, almost a week after she broke up with him. Let's go back to CBC. The documents also suggest that Lily and Jack's biodad, Cody Sullivan, had not seen the children in a few years but was paying child support up until he lost his job 9 months before their disappearance. RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon confirmed the nature of the relationship between Brooks Murray and Martel at the time of disappearance is part of the investigation. I'm not going to comment on anything being a factor, but I will say in any situation like that will be considered and followed up on by our people. When asked if any of the children's family members are considered suspects in the case, McCammon said there are no suspects he can identify at this time. I wouldn't say anybody's a suspect. This is very non-committal of him. I wouldn't say anyone's a suspect and you feel like there's a book coming on, like there are suspects, they just can't prove it. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. Again, we continue to gather information, whatever evidence that we're able to find, and we'll make our decisions based on that, said McCammon, an officer in charge of major crimes and behavioural sciences. The disappearance is still being investigated under the Provincial Missing Persons Act and has not been moved to a criminal investigation, according to the RCMP. The mysterious nature of Jack and Lily's disappearance and lack of answers in the case has fueled widespread speculation online amid international media attention. In submissions filed recently with the court as part of the CBC's application to access records, the Crown notes that although there is currently no reasonable grounds to believe a crime is taking place, as the investigation persists, it could become criminal and persons of interest in the disappearance of the children might be identified. The submissions also included an affidavit filed by the RCMP noting police are leveraging technology-based investigative techniques which may provide information to support criminality and uncover the whereabouts of the missing children. These include the use of sophisticated drones and video review programs. Michael Arntfield, a former police detective and professor at Western University in London, Ontario, said the court is choosing its words carefully in its submissions. Of course they are, as are the cops. When they state that there's no reasonable grounds for a criminal offence, what that really says to me is that there is currently not enough evidence to make an arrest for a crime, but a crime is not obviously being ruled out. I agree. It's a very important linguistic distinction. Arnfield said he's surprised the investigation has not turned criminal. I'm not surprised, honestly. There's just a lack of evidence, so what can they do? In his experience, missing persons cases are generally deemed suspicious if they're not found after about a week. Investigators are still sort of pussyfooting around whether or not foul play is involved and whether there should be a strictly criminal investigation. Yeah, they are. They're non-committal because I think in their heart of hearts they suspect maybe members of the family but can't prove it. So they have to be really careful. I don't have all the facts, but I will just say it's novel in terms of these types of investigation, particularly dealing with 2 children. 2 children going missing at the same time is incredibly unusual. McCammon said once investigators have gathered all the necessary information, we'll make decisions on any criminality that may be relevant to the case. I've been saying that now for 8 months. Police have been very tight-lipped about the case, however, they recently explained that the large volume of information they've gathered is helping form a picture of what may have taken place. Yeah, well, again, they've been saying that for 8 months, but they declined to say what their theories are. One of the reasons cited by the RCMP for maintaining the
Thank you for the heartbeats, guys. Thank you for the heartbeats. Blondie, yo, what's up, homie?
Such information could compromise an investigation. When an investigation is ongoing, it's difficult to know what information, if made public, would compromise future investigative steps. While at this stage we do not have reasonable grounds to believe a crime has been committed, the assessment could change as we move forward with our investigation, wrote RCMP Corporal Charlene Curl in a January 8th affidavit. Corporal Curl said The RCMP continues to explore all avenues and are leveraging technologically based investigative police techniques which may provide information to support criminality and uncover the whereabouts of the missing children. Newly released information shows the investigators were focused on learning about the home life of Jack and Lily in the early stages of the disappearance. The Globe previously reported on the family's situation, including alleged coercive control that affected their mother, the parents' financial struggles, as well as admitted drug use by their stepfather, multiple black eyes on the children, and a visit from the provincial trial
admitted drug abuse from the stepfather
to investigate a report of abuse or neglect. Malaya didn't respond to a request for comment. Previously, she's denied any involvement in their disappearance. Other information in the documents that is still sealed relates to the wording of questions asked of Jack and Lily's parents and others during polygraph tests. She said she anticipates more people will be asked to do polygraphs. If exact wording is released, it could seriously risk the integrity of the result of any further tests. RCMP said Miss Brooks-Murray also opposed releasing highly personal information that pertains to her and Mr. Martel's relationship, parenting and financial situation. And if you've got nothing to hide, you don't hide anything, do you? Corporal Curl thought that despite intense...
I like this lady. Thank you for the harmonies, guys, and the gifts. I appreciate you.
Personal information, to the best of her knowledge, hasn't been made public or confirmed by either Miss Brooks-Murray or Mr. Martel. Well, it has been made public, unless there's more that we don't know. We don't know what we don't know. We want people who may be witnesses to feel comfortable coming forward and sharing information with us to assist investigations without fear that everything they said will become public. Miss Brooks-Murray opposed releasing her personal information because it's highly personal, biographical court information that reveals intimate details about her as a person, wrote her lawyers Jennifer Cox and Samantha Allen in submissions dated January 9th. Miss Brooks-Murray, whose father is Micmac, is a member of... I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. Her lawyers asked the court to consider harm to her dignity through an Indigenous lens, noting that anti-Indigenous stereotypes are pervasive and harmful. Releasing information about Miss Brooks-Murray causes...
Southern bombshells enter the chat.
As it may breathe life into these stereotypes, said Miss Cox and Miss Allen. Mr. Martel did not take a position in court about the release of the information. Interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, guys. So what are your thoughts on this? Because I don't know, man. There's a lot of red flags in my opinion. Oh, sorry. If you guys in the comments want to come up and give your opinion, but yeah. So definitely, there's obviously we know there's been a change in the documents and stuff, but I don't know. I just kind of find it like, and I'm not trying to pin anything on anybody, but I just find it kind of weird too that, like, for example, what they're doing to me personally is like they are literally. Oh, let me just fix that 1 second. I don't know. It feels like is she's giving out these court documents and filing this stuff to use it as a bit of a distraction to the real problem out there of her kids missing. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's a little strange. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. What's up, Diane? How are you? I hope you had a fantastic day. I know a lot of people aren't too familiar with this case. Southern. This case is actually, like I said, it's from Nova Scotia, Canada. It is actually made national attention. Like, Law and Crime have spoken on it. Ashley Banfield, I'm pretty sure, has spoken on it. There's a lot of people that have spoken on it. And it's just, I don't know, to me, it kind of the mom, like I said, if we want to go with the theory of anytime you're snaps. If you want to go with the theory that anytime, and I don't necessarily, thank you for the heart meat, thank you for the donut. Why can't you come up? I'm trying to bring you up. Oh, there it goes. I don't necessarily think so much down that path, but if you guys want to go with the theory that like you have to start from home, where were the kids went missing from? I mean, obviously, I know they're paying like a lot of attention on it, but to me, it's just I don't know. Like these filed court documents came out. Your children are missing. I don't know, man. Like do you not seem like I don't do the whole conspiracy thing. And again, guys, you guys are people are messaging me like, do you really think that that the ex-husband was fucking framed? No, that motherfucker's 100% innocent. I mean guilty, sorry. So for those that are interested in Case Naps's life and Murder's life, I 100% think that motherfucker is guilty. But nevertheless, yeah, so like I said, I don't know, man. Like, and it's just crazy. Like, this is a good one. This is definitely a challenging one for a lot of true crimers and missing persons ones. I don't know if Mind of Monsters is actually live right now or not. Kate Snaps with the gifts, thank you. But I love her opinion on this because I don't think I've ever spoken to her about this one. But yeah, man. I mean, this is kind of wild. Blondie, Officer, thank you guys for the heart me's. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys could tap, let's get to 50,000 likes. It's a Friday night. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's grow. Snaps, I know you've been in and out. You probably went to go finish binge watching your show.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know
wild.
you're not like super familiar with this case, but I don't know, man. It's kind of like, I mean, you're talking like May 2nd, man.
Case. I'm familiar with this case. I followed it.
If you're talking, we can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
You can hear me?
I can now that my volume was down. I'm sorry.
Oh. I'm familiar with this case. I followed it.
Yeah, so you know what's going on now, obviously, with the whole like mom filing and stuff. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
So the mom filed abuse for the stepfather, right? You said?
Yeah, like the common law, yeah.
I think I gave mine earlier, but I don't know. The mom always seems sus to me.
Yeah, like shortly after she left, like literally left that house and never came back, and the two of them are not together anymore. And now all these allegations, and it's like, I don't know, are you kind of like trying to, you know, detour? And I forgot to tell, I think I don't know if you guys know this, she's lawyered up also. So,
and she didn't take the lie detector test. The stepfather did.
No, she did. They both did.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so they both did. The actual bio dad did also, and the bio dad did also, and they call her the estranged grandma, but she
with the money gun.
Thank you. But they're saying that, so even the grandma, like, and that's the dad's dad, actually. That's the dad's mom, the bio dad's mom. So she wanted to take it, but like due to health and stuff like that, she never actually went for it. But thank you for the heart, you guys. Yeah, man. You guys in the chat. I know this is a pretty known topic, especially in Canada, and I want to say a lot of America also, because even when I would just be, thank you for the gifts, man. Dana, thank you for the mustache cowboy. Yeah, I know this is getting a lot of attention, but I don't know, man. I feel at the same time like our great minds haven't really put a goal on this, and I just wonder, man.
My thought is with the mother. My opinion, I think the mother is guilty of something.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that in my opinion. It's kind of looking like that, to be honest. Yeah. Like, but I mean, the stepdad. Thank you for the heart, me. The stepdad. He's obviously like, he's definitely like speaking. Looks like he's 100% cooperating for sure. But I follow this. Carolina, if you want to come up and give your opinion, man, we don't bite. We're always open for new panelists, and every opinion is respected. It's not judged. So if you want to come up and give your opinion, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, it's the mom. I mean, it's just no, thank you. Okay, no problem. It's just no.
How does your children go missing? A mother not knowing where her children is. I don't think they're missing. Well, I think they're missing because of her.
Yeah, it could be, right?
How do your children go missing and then you leave town
Yeah,
and
really.
you don't help like it just doesn't seem right to me as a mother. I don't
Yeah, a
know.
lot of red flags there for sure.
Why would you leave town? You'd be out there in the mountains, or you'd be searching for them.
And she hasn't even gone to any candlelight vigils. The stepdad has, the grandma has. She's actually helped search too, the grandma. But yeah, so I just found
They took lie detector tests?
Yeah. They all passed, but the grandma, like I said, the grandma was gonna take it, but I don't know, based on, I guess, like I don't want to be disrespectful, but I just don't think she was like fit for it, if that makes any sense. But we have Destiny up here. Destiny, how are you? Welcome.
Good. How are you? I've been following this case since it came out.
Amazing.
So I definitely think, and I continue to ask everyone to take this case and look into it. I definitely think Malaya is definitely guilty.
You know what, man? Yeah, that's what
It's really bad. She never went out for the searches. She refused to do the press conferences. She refused to talk on the behalf of the children besides the one interview. And then as well make allegations against the dad for, abuse.
Right,
I think that's okay to say. And then as well, then lawyers up, and then takes Meadow away from him.
Don't you find it odd that my TV's deflecting off my face?
Sorry, my TV's pretty loud too.
You're fine. Don't you find it kind of odd too, though? Like, don't you find it kind of odd too? Like, she would submit that type of paperwork. Thank you for the heart me. She would submit all that paperwork, and like, in my opinion, it's like, you submit all that paperwork. Are you trying to like distract from like the actual situation and make him look like, well, if I can make them believe that he beat me up, well, he probably could have did something awful to my kids. You know what I mean? I don't know.
She's definitely got something to do with it. And who has your temperature? I think I just watched.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who has your temperature in the summer
82.
at that 82 degrees?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I seen that. I actually, like I said, I've been following this case for a while, and then I kind of stopped, and then I kind of was like, man, like, I don't know, man, because I actually learned how to like make my emotions take over, in the sense like that mother effer and that, bitch, they're guilty, point blank, period, case is closed, cut and dry, arrest them, put them away, these kids will never be found again. But then I was kind of like, hey, the stepdad, I don't know, like, some argue too, like, if you remember Uncovered with the Heart Me, thank you. Some alleged too that he possibly had a small scratch on his face in like one of the more earlier interviews. I don't know if you guys caught on to that or not. But I mean, I don't know. I like the fact that you've been following it, and feel free to speak on everything.
Sorry, baby. I just had him in
man.
November.
It's a beautiful noise, because with the amount of cases that we cover and the amount of stuff that we do, and these bad people that do these crazy things to these children, man, it's disgusting. So hearing a baby is absolutely okay.
You guys were as well recovering doing the Becca's case, Rebecca Parks. I knew her, and we were due a week apart from each other, so it really hit hard for me to know.
So you've been following for a minute then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been following you guys for over a year.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
But yeah, no, I was friends with Rebecca, and we were due with boys a week apart from each other. So
hold on a second. Baby Richie?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so your baby's brand new then?
Yeah, I had him in November.
Oh,
And
okay.
she was due the
Congratulations.
18th. I was due the 10th.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
thank you. But yeah, that just hit really hard.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean, it really did. That one, like I said, like that one, the Emmanuel one, and like obviously the Melody one, and this is just like God, like it's just like, I mean, this was like all over our news stations, and again, Nova Scotia is like, it's on the other side, so it's like the East Coast for us, but it's pretty far actually. But I mean,
Yeah,
like
I
I can
live in
probably get to, I can
Traverse.
literally probably get to you and Kelly faster than I can get over there. But
Yeah.
yeah. So what are your thoughts? You're saying mom, huh?
Yeah, I definitely think mom's guilty. Now, I'm not really sure about stepdad, but he gives vibes too. But like I said, I definitely think mom is guilty for sure.
But
Um,
let me just put on my like devil's advocate. Not even really devil's advocate, but let's go with this, right? So if the mom was, so if you're saying that the mom is super, hold on, let me bring someone up. If you're saying that the mom is super guilty, which is totally understandable because I'm like almost there myself. I'm not gonna lie, and even if she's not 100% guilty of this, just the way like I don't know, man. Some of these parents, the way they go about their missing children, it just mind boggles me, right? Um,
yeah.
but however, so I'm gonna throw this at you. So okay, so the mom is guilty. So if the mom is guilty, does that mean that you think that the boyfriend is he a boyfriend or common law, whatever? But do you think he knows that the mom did it?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that they both had something to do with it in some way. I
Okay,
think mom.
so my thinking is this. Do you think that like if she did it, why would he protect her now? Like, look what he just did. He just filed. She filed all this stuff against him. Like, wouldn't she? Don't you think she would worry that like he would admit to her that would admit that like she's the one who did it? Hey, Lizzie,
Um. So
what's up, Kayla?
my
Thank you for
thought
the
is
gifts.
that she's probably he's probably scared of her, and that he will take fall for it all. So that's possibly why he's not talking about it. I don't know.
Your probation officer.
And
Thank
maybe
you.
why he's out there searching and looking to make himself look clean.
Okay, yeah, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
But he lived in the home, so he has to know something happened.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, I'm not trying to judge because like trailer park living, maybe it's obviously a little bit more low budget. Not trying to diss, but I find it odd that I just recently. Thank you for showing love, Kayla. I appreciate you. I just find it odd right now too that if you think about it, they said they went to something about wearing the same clothes as the night before they went missing.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, I found that a little sus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, another thing is why would the kids, if they were never allowed outside without the parents, then why would they just take off? You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
And then like the blanket being found is kind of like sus.
And
And
then a
then the
box down the
boot,
river.
yeah, and then the boot print. I think usually when this type of information is oh my god, snaps, help me out there. What was that word that this it wasn't? I guess it's like kind of like sealed. These documents are like this was something that the RCMP did not let out. So give you a little example. The RCMP is like your guys' version of the three-letter agency. So that's who they are. Like
Was there a gag order? Is that what you're trying to say?
it wasn't a gag order. It was something. They were like not sealed, but I know someone's gonna put it in the chat. Confidential, kind of, but there's a specific court terminology, I guess. But
There was one. So when that thing happened with the 10-year-old down the street, remember we were talking about that?
oh, my 10, yeah. Redacted. Was it redacted? I can't even remember. Anyways, Yeah, sure, protected. But bottom line is they held the documents. But it wasn't. I know what you're saying there, Snaps. It wasn't that. That's actually becoming a topic too now because
Crazy one.
yeah, they're getting more information on that. To be honest with you, but yeah. So you guys, if we can tap the screen, let's get to 50,000 likes. I'm gonna be on for about another hour and a bit because it's the weekend.
There's another TikToker. I forget her name. I used to watch her on the case so much. She was hardcore into this case, and she still is. I see her here and there, but like I said, there's been no really big updates. There's nothing being talked about really about them, so I haven't been on about it
Yeah,
with
and then,
her.
honestly, they just started making a little bit more buzz, like in the last couple of weeks, and then I guess even now with this, this new information that was released. But I don't know, man. Like, and I like, I think hidden in the fog. Yeah, I think honestly, a lot of times too, guys, and I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of times too, and if you guys are listening, fucking, beware. When we get this type of information out, it's almost like we're going to be hearing something in due time, if that makes any sense.
Another crazy thing is like the grandma lived on the property in the RV.
It was the grandma's
And if
property.
the kids, yeah, and if the kids were outside, why didn't grandma hear them, And like it just doesn't make sense to me. And grandma had a dog as well in the yard, like out in there. So yeah, like I said, I definitely am interested to watch you guys follow this case.
Yeah,
'cause
and
like I said,
listen, you're definitely
I've been
welcome
here.
up on the panel anytime. Like we like to have people that are like really interested in the cases up on the panel because it kind of gives us. And again, we try to run between myself and K Snaps and Schmurder by Nature. We try to run like fact based only. So definitely, you're always more than welcome.
So I
But
can't pronounce that girl's name in the comments, but who has her toddler? The baby Meadow, Malaya has the baby.
yeah,
Yeah, the baby was never taken from Malaya at all. She just ripped her from her dad.
What?
And then because of them, yeah, she took him to court, and she got custody, is my understanding. And they, I don't know. Can you say protective services for that or
Sure.
Here? But they denied Daniel from seeing Meadow as well at first, and now I think he just recently started having visits with her, supervised though.
And just for the chat, that baby is actually
Daniel's.
That is the guy that we see's baby.
Yeah.
Daniel and Malaya's, yeah.
Right.
And then the two that are missing, which is Lily and Jack, are stepdad. Yep.
And you guys don't find it. You guys don't find it a little bit suspicious too, though. Hold on a sec. You guys don't find it a little bit suspicious. Let me take this off. Why is this even on? I don't understand. Hello? Is the pizza guy?
Jeff, is it okay to show the baby for a minute?
Hello? Hold on. Is the pizza there? Okay. What baby? Sorry.
Mine, my child. Is that okay if I show you him or no?
I mean, yeah, as long as you're okay with it, it's your child.
Yeah, just a minute.
Oh my goodness, we're showing babies. Show mine too.
Yeah, I just had him
Can
in
you
November.
not? Can you not make me jealous? Ah!
Oh.
He's a little crabby right now.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
pretty.
look at that little baby.
He's crabby.
Oh.
We call him Krabby Patty.
Hold on, can you do that again? Because we were looking at Kayla's baby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh my God, those cries.
Oh, look at how
Oh. So guys, I hate to bring and hey, I want to say God bless you guys, and even when the going gets tough, don't worry, it'll get better, man, and just be there for them. You know what I'm saying? But,
definitely. I grind every day with them.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. How do I do this again now? Kelly, can you make me big again?
Just
Oh, there you go. I got it. So, and I just wanted to touch on one thing, guys, and I'm not even trying to, make people sad about this or not. But I don't know if you guys were in here a little bit earlier, but Destiny actually knew Rebecca Park in real life, and Destiny and Rebecca were actually pregnant at the same time, and I think if I just heard you correctly, you guys would have been, well, you did, God bless you, but so baby Richie and your precious bundle of joy were only like 10 days apart, correct?
Yes, yeah, she was due the 18th, I was due the 10th, and
Yeah.
I ended up going in early on the 6th of November.
Yeah.
I definitely made sure to snuggle him extra, because of Becca and Baby Parks.
Lord, bud. What did you get?
He's pretty crabby, but
Thank you.
yeah, it does break my heart. Like I said, I hold Everest is his name. I hold
Nice.
him pretty tight, and I make sure to give extra snuggles for Baby Park from Becca, to mine.
That's so sweet.
My Chihuahua's birthday's November 18. Hey, my birthday's January 18, to be honest, on Sunday. So Kelly's throwing me a TikTok party. It's one universe to enter. I don't really do super
I'll take
fans.
the fee and then distribute it equally.
Happy early birthday, Chef.
Thank you, sir.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. We do things a little bit different, so it's going to be one galaxy to enter my birthday party. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to just touch on something. What the fuck was I just going to say now?
That's a beautiful name, Everest.
You know which name I really...
His full name is Everest October Ember.
You know which name I was obsessed with, and I like off topic was when Winter was missing. I love that name Winter. Like it was. I like that name Winter. I don't know why.
Are you sure your favorite name isn't Capri Sun?
No, it's Courtney. It's Courtney. That's really my real favorite name.
52, Care Bear. 52.
And then my other son's name's Oliver. Oliver Joel August. So.
Okay. So that you're okay. Never mind. You don't gotta answer that.
Yeah, I have two boys.
Nice.
My boys' name is Braxton Lee, Daxton Zane, and Gunnar James.
Gunner, I like that name, Gunner too.
I like Gunner.
He's a gunner. I mean, a gunner.
Back to Lily and Jack, though. Like, I couldn't not be out looking for my kids. That's insane to me. Malaya never, as far as I'm aware, never went out looking. So she obviously, like I said, just right there makes me really think she's guilty. Because I would definitely be out looking. I would never stop, no matter how tired I am. You name it,
You know what I found? You know what I found a little sus too, guys. And I'll be honest with you, is 9 months before their disappearance, and maybe I could be wrong in how I heard that, but 9 months before the disappearing, she was stopped getting child support because the bio dad lost his job. Did you hear that?
I did not hear that.
Yeah.
I knew bio dad though was not in the picture because he was incarcerated.
Yeah, no, apparently it was did mom say she didn't? I think like the very first day or something. It was crazy. No, I don't think she worked, no.
No, mom was a stay-at-home mom.
I could play some like the very beginning interviews if you guys want to just kind of catch a vibe for sure, but it was definitely sus. Nobody wants to see my face no more. They want to see.
Did you say she left the next day and went somewhere?
Yes.
I don't know if it was the very next day.
It was. I think it was like the next day.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was very
next day? Yeah, it was like either the day or that night. I'm pretty sure it was like really like in that week of them being missing. She went to her biological mother's house, grandma.
Who would leave
on her side?
And their kids missing? Who would leave? I mean,
I know that was a big thing. Like we were talking about, like being local here. That a lot of people were like, "Wow, how can you just pick up and go like that?" And then we're like, "Yo, this fucking they're gonna get you know. But
Well,
yeah,
she
if you guys,
obviously had a reason. Like I said, she lawyered up. She as well took Daniel to court, and as well is playing this scenario about Daniel being super violent towards her.
I think they both probably know.
Oh, I do too. I think that, he lives in the home.
Yeah, he could not have
So
not known.
he might have not been a part of the unaliving, but I
Mm-hmm.
definitely think he did help her in some way, either removing the unalived,
Mm-hmm.
or he just, he witnessed it and he's too afraid to even speak up or stand up about it because of her.
Yes, I think he is afraid of her.
She
I
gives
do
me
too.
a Chris Watts vibe.
Fact, like, if especially with the red flags, not going out and looking for the kids, refusing the pressers on, what's going on with the kids and updates, not talking about it. It's just all walking red flags to me.
And then leaving,
Yeah, exactly.
My ass would never left, honey. I wouldn't have quit.
case now, I have a video of like the very next day the mom's interview. Should I play it?
Yeah, it's been a while since, almost May, it'll be a year.
Yeah, you're the boss, so I got to ask you now what I want to do. So,
And thank you to whoever gifted me. I'm just gonna give them back to Chef and you guys, just so you're aware. But whoever gifted me, thank you. I don't need it. I just will regift it back to the true crimers.
can you send me $1,000?
Sadly, I'm an SSI mom. I'm a
I'm kidding.
stay-at-home
I'm
mom.
just kidding.
But I'll send you what someone sent
No,
me a
no, I'm
gift.
kidding, babe. I'm
No,
kidding.
Destiny, don't listen to him. He's just a joker.
I mean,
And he
every
just
time
steals
somebody says
people's
they don't
credit
need it,
cards.
I always take my shot. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up. Okay, stop. That's not freaking
Just kidding.
true. I would never do that.
Maybe Courtney can send you some from jail. I heard
Oh,
the
who?
commissary there's
Oh,
busted.
who? The
Hey,
one that told my daughter he's gonna buy her a car and give her $50,000.
hey, Chef. Now you
Yeah.
might have a better chance with Kimberly now that her husband is cool.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's gonna die like tomorrow.
They already pulled the plug.
Oh, perfect. To get free up a bed.
Yeah, so I mean, you might have a chance with Kimberly instead of Courtney because Brad's still around.
I heard
Yeah.
I was in the live with Don Juan last night, and by the sounds of it, it sounds like he's after Kimmy.
Oh,
and that he's with Kimmy.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about RJ's mom.
Oh.
Yeah, we heard that
Sorry.
earlier. We got
I
that
heard they're
news.
into the
But
same stuff. I saw Chef created a Fat Life
Didn't they say
profile.
Didn't they say he was brain dead from trying to hang himself?
yeah, but he just better.
Just don't use any TikTok language at all, Diane.
Well,
Hey, he better hurry up and die because over here Diane, over here we don't give a fuck no more. We're going straight back to how it used to be. We don't give a fuck. We say die, fucking kill.
Yeah.
We don't fucking care. Like these
I
people are trying to make me.
He's brain dead because he's trying to kill himself.
Hey, Diane, these people are trying to make me fucking all clean and shit. Fuck that. Fuck it. Hope that motherfucker
I don't give a
flies.
shit about his ass. He should just go ahead and die and get it
By the
over
way,
with.
Gabe Shepard's uncle says hi. By the way, Gabe Shepard's uncle says hi.
Yeah, right.
That's his grandpa.
I know your uncle. He's a piece of shit.
Well, honey, I knew every one of them. I know what they were.
Did you remember? I know your uncle. He's a bad guy. He just about killed his wife.
Is that kin to you?
He did kill. He did reel her. Yeah. I mean, he beat her. He stomped her. Yeah. Yeah. He unalived her, and didn't get one day.
No way.
Yep.
What are you on, buddy?
He killed the son of a bitch, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. We're not being nice around here no more, man. We're fucking gonna be. We're gonna cuss. We're
Oh my
fucking doing everything. No
gosh,
Jeff,
shit.
Destiny.
there's a
Oh
picture of
God, there's a
him.
baby here. I gotta be nice. No more swearing.
That's Everest. Like I said,
Aw.
there's him happy.
Oh, he's such a doll baby.
Thank you.
I gotta join in.
Destiny is Trust the baby dad?
Uh,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I think
no.
Chef wants a whipping.
Of
I just
Everest?
had to throw.
No.
Aw.
No, I met my boyfriend off of TikTok and then went out to New York with him for 2 years and ended up getting pregnant 2 weeks. 2 weeks of being in New York and then ended up getting pregnant again not even a year later.
Somebody
Good. God
says, I
bless.
remember a day of
Is he
dying.
still in the picture?
Yes. Yep.
Good. So at least TikTok was good for something.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to ask you, this is a personal question. Do you do budgeting by any
9.5
chance?
inches. Oh, sorry, what?
Are you good at like helping like with budgeting and getting on a good budget by any chance?
Yeah, of course. Like how to manage
So
your funds?
yeah, we're really young and like I'm 27, he's 25 and we're just really really bad with money and we want to get to being successful in life but with our money habits, spending and not knowing,
You know who's
the
really good at that,
finances.
and I'm not even gonna lie to you, like K Snaps. K Snaps is like God. No, I'm not even lying. Like I mean, K
I
Snaps.
actually
God
have my
bless her
book.
from where she
I have
was
my
to
book
where.
next to me. Like I have a. I'll show you it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just finish my introduction here. Thank you. So K Snaps, like we kind of have very, very, very much similar lifestyles. I just continue to live a little bit more lavish, unfortunately.
Oh, shut up.
But K Snaps, I know she's so cheap, but she drives a Mercedes. But anyway,
Oh,
she never.
she's sharp and intelligent. K Snaps is.
Hey,
Oh,
Miss
okay,
K
and I'm just a
Snaps.
fuck. Oh, and I'm just a piece of shit, right, Diane?
No, you're a good person. I love you.
Oh, I'm just an ass. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, honestly, we could definitely do that though. For like the younger ones, for sure, man. We could definitely do a live. We can definitely do a live on that. No, AK Snaps, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
It would
for
be.
sure.
Yeah, because like I said, we're just young and we have 2 kids and we just at the end of the week have nothing and like we make decent money. You know, we have I get $9.90 a month and then he gets 17 an hour where he works. So we definitely have good money. He's bringing home like I said 2,800 every 2 weeks
Can I ask you Can I ask you an honest
or
question?
a
And
month, I think it is actually.
can I ask you an honest question and you could give me an honest answer?
Yeah.
How many days a week do you cook?
Majority, but recently with having 2 and under, we've been kind of splurging on outing.
Yeah, so start right there, literally. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just being honest. Like, start right there. You'd be surprised. Bargain shop, bargain shop. Bargain shop. Look at the specials, the deals, coupons. I mean, definitely, right? Like, I mean, it's so, dude. I used to spend. Okay, listen to me carefully. Before I went on this salad freak and trying to get right. I know we kind of jump in topics here, but I definitely love this type of talk. I used to be like, so I figured it out. I used to spend $20 a day while I was working. I'm gonna explain it to you. About $5 in the morning, I get myself a bagel and a coffee. At lunch, I'm spending another anywhere from $10 to $15. That's $20. Times that by 5 is what? 100. Times it by 4. That's $400 a month I was just spending on going to work. That is a fucking car payment.
Yeah, when you put it into perspective of like how much you spend per month and not like let it break
Yeah.
down as like $20. Oh, it's only $20. Oh, it's only $10. Like it really, I don't know. You know what I do? I always say when I like get something or I buy something, I'm like, how long does it take for me to make this money? So if
Yeah.
I
Oh my.
like see a sweater or
Yeah.
something that I like and it's like $30, I'm like, damn, this is how long it's going to take me to make that to buy this.
Melissa,
So
I'm
from
thankful for that because when I quit smoking 15 years ago, cigarettes were like still like actually they were just going up to like $9. And recently I did it for a buddy of mine. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, we were working together. I was jumping over to the store to get gas. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, bro. Like, so we have Demorier here. I know you guys are into your marbles and Newports and this and that, but we have a Demorier brand, whatever. So homie's like, my homie's like, yo, can you get me a pack of smokes? I'm like, yo, what the fuck do you even smoke nowadays, bro? He's like, Demorier king size large. That's how you say it. I don't fuck, right? Whatever, right? Guys, you know how much that pack of cigarettes costed? $24.
Woo!
Oh, you would be surprised on vapes. They're even more.
Right.
We spend pretty hefty on them.
But again, honestly, like I said, the whole vape, yeah, guys, watch this. Hey, Siri, what is the average pack of cigarettes in Canada? Hey, Siri, bitch, where are you? Hold on. Sorry. Hey, Siri, what is the average pack of cigarettes in Canada? How much are they? Yeah, $18 to $22. It's crazy. Yeah. So, and honestly, but one thing I will say, and I'm not going to condone your great, like we can't, I don't like that whole VAPE word that will get us flagged because like the tobacco use and all that. Right. But anyways, so what I was going to say is, and I don't want to condone your, you know, you're doing that stuff, but like, you got to also like splurge on something that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? If you like Mary Jane, why not? You deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
my kids always come first. Like,
of course,
it's never like I buy a lot of kids stuff. You know, I'm not trying to say my habit isn't a bad habit, but it definitely, I want to stop. I started in the first place because of my ex and what he did to me and stuff. So it's just become
hey
a
man,
stress.
I say this all the time. It's not where you were, it's where you are. So obviously you can't forget about the bad times, but just think about the good times in the future that you have going for you and these beautiful children that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I started doing? So I write down my bills every month, right? And because it's just like easier that way. And then I try to get as much as I can paid. Sorry, Nelson. But I started like saving my ones. So if I came home with like 4 ones, I'd put it in my change jar.
Hold on a second. Where are you getting those ones from?
You know.
Keep going.
Corner. But then like I got so used to it that I was like, oh, maybe I can like save my 5s too, you know? But then when I would have like months where I'd want to buy something, I'd be like, oh, I'll just get it out of my change drawer. Like it's like my savings, you know?
So you guys will probably laugh at this, but I'm gonna tell you, very similar case snaps. And the thing is, it's hard now because, again, and you probably can agree, like, how many times do you actually use cash nowadays? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's swipe, plastic, whatever, rather it's debit or credit, whatever. But over here in Canada,
cash is king over here in this house.
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, yeah, I'm all about that too. But so over here we have, I know you're going to laugh, but we have loonies and toonies. So we have a $2 coin. We don't have a bill. And I have a old, like those water jugs where you like you buy the water jug at like the fucking supermarket and then you just put it in your water cooler, the big water jugs. There's a 5 gallon or whatever. I have that. It's at a quarter. A quarter of it right now is filled, and it's only loonies and toonies. It's probably at, I want to say, anywhere from like I don't know, man. I'm gonna say anywhere from like 1 to 3,000 probably right now. And
No.
I have to hide it from my wife because she thinks I was fucking stupid. She used to go in there and fucking take $25 and go do her nails.
Yo, me and my ex would argue over that all the time, like because we would save money that way, and that he'd be like,
It
"Yeah."
fucking drives me crazy. Shit, but I'm always like, you know what I mean?
And when we split up, it was like, who gets to change? Because we saved it for so long.
Dude,
For us, it's cards. Everything's on cards for us. We never take cash out.
Yeah.
We just have cards.
But even bargain shop, I'm telling you, man. Like, I've been blessed to have I have a good job, and I'm starting now to save. But I used to just spend like a pig, man. Between my son's basketball and this and that, I would just spend like a pig. And I still have expensive taste, so it's hard for me. But anyways, I still like, we have this app. It's called and you can have it because I use it in Florida, so I'm sure you can do it in America too. Because I have it in Florida. It's called the Flip app. It's like a coupon app. 25 for nails must have been No, you know what it was? I know exactly what it was. LS. She fucking pays debit, but she's like, babe, I like to give them a cash tip, and that's why she takes it. Yeah, you think I'm lying?
I say nails nowadays are shoot. I just do my own now. Fuck that.
Yeah. But anyways,
I spend all my money on my kids, if I'm being honest. I have an addiction when it comes to like
If you
buying
have
clothes.
if you have any friends or family that have like kids a little bit older than you are, always see if they have like clothes to hand down.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's very smart.
Half of my baby's clothes are hand me downs, and I have like 20 boxes all the way up until he's my oldest son's age.
Yep. My nephew's got see I had twin boys, and like there was a huge gap between mine and like my older sister's kid. So yeah, we didn't have that pleasure. But like my one nephew now, my wife will just like once the boys grow out of stuff, she'll tell Johnny to come over and be like, Johnny, come over, come pick up all this stuff. So yeah, my sister-in-law very rarely um very rarely will have to go buy stuff, and it's kind of like, I don't want to be rude, but like, so we buy, like, my kids dress pretty good, and like she dresses her kids more like in Walmart clothes and stuff, so you can tell like when he's at a party and stuff and he's like all fucking Nike'd out or Jordan'd out, it's like, yeah, those are your cousin's old clothes. But anyways, guys, I want to play this interview from the beginning. But to the ladies there that were asking about how to save money, yeah, K Snaps will definitely do that one of these days.
So this is my addiction. I match the boys very, very much.
Yeah, I used to do that with my twins until they started realizing that they didn't want to look like each other.
Yeah, that's my biggest is I try to match them. But like, yeah, definitely need to find friends. I don't really have friends because I have 2 and under 2.
You don't need friends, trust me.
It's a lot easier when we're on panels all day. We can't like Amazon shop, because we'll go
Yeah.
and cheap out.
Kelly, so you know my iPad? I said to myself, so the charging port. Remember, I got espresso in it. So I got a charging port. I bought it from like freaking Amazon or whatever. It was like $20. So I'm like, oh, I got this. I got a heat gun. I opened it up. The very last little bit, because you got to heat you have to heat the adhesive, and then like there's a special way to lift off the screen so I can change like the charging port. Kelly, what the fuck do I do like a dumbass? I fucking open it up, and I just, in my mind, I just like put the like, you have to kind of open it up like a door, right? In my mind, I just literally opened it and I let it fall face down on the fucking table. What did I do? No, ask me what I did.
What do you mean you let it fall face down on the table?
The screen part of it. I need to remove the screen to change the charging part of the
Oh, you
iPad.
broke the screen.
I cracked the fucking screen, bro. You know how much that screen is?
I can imagine.
$300.
I can imagine. You can take your. You don't have like. We have like
Yeah, I should have,
people
but
that we
now,
can take it to now at the
now
mall.
I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. Like, I'll go buy a new one because that's gonna cost me more. It's more than the iPad, literally uncovered. But anyways, guys, this is the very first interview after the day after. So,
I can jump down so other people can voice their opinion,
no,
and
there's
then
plenty
if
of
I
room.
hear
There's plenty
anything.
of room. There's like
Okay.
3 boxes that are open. So,
Okay.
yeah, you're fine. Yeah, if y'all can just go on mute
I'll
because
go on mute. Yep.
I'm gonna play this, and then we can just talk on it. I can hear my wife watching Power.
I'm just staying as hopeful as possible. I want them home.
Shut up. Nobody asked you yet.
I'm just staying as hopeful as possible. I want them home. I want to hold them. And I want them home. What happened was we woke up. I heard them playing in the next room beside us. And I was drifting in and out of sleep. And they're not the type of kids that we tell them not to go outside on their own. We always make sure that we're out there with them, watching them. And they happen to just get out that sliding door and we can't hear it when it opens. And they were outside playing, but we weren't aware of it at the time. And the next thing we knew, the room, like, it was quiet. And we get up and I tell him, my partner, Daniel, I tell him, do you hear the kids? And he says, no. And we get up instantly. We're looking outside. We're looking everywhere, yelling for them. And I instantly just call 911. I just had the instinct I needed to call. They're both really go-lucky children. They're so sweet. They talk to anyone. They'll talk your ear off. They will speak to anyone in a store. Everyone. They're just extremely sweet kids. I appreciate the huge search effort going on right now. But we've been pushing for an Amber Alert, which hasn't been issued, not just that they could possibly be abducted, which it is a possibility that they could have been, but just an alert to let everyone know that they are missing. We had people text me saying that they weren't aware someone else let them know that they were missing, and it'd just be nice if everyone could be alerted. We thought maybe that we found tracks, but it's still uncertain. It's been raining and they're probably soaking wet, but with the sun today, I'm hopeful that they're feeling warm. We're all filled with pain and sorrow because we just want them found. We want them home. Everyone loves them.
Bro, she's not bawling one time.
Verbal, and they do have possible autism, but it's not extreme autism. It's just they have issues with school, and they don't catch up with the other kids. I just want to remain hopeful. But there's always, in a mother's mind, you're always thinking the worst. Last night was one of the worst nights because I didn't have them in their beds. And I don't want to go through that another night without them.
The last few days have been very stressful. I mean, ever since that Friday morning, when we noticed that the children were gone, immediately jumped in the vehicle, surveyed all the areas, mini dirt.
So this is something that caught some people's eyes. It was all over our news as well, but I don't know what really. But you see under his eye there, he has like, it looks like a little fine scratch, like it almost looked like if you said, "Oh, my daughter scratched me," you would actually, it's believable.
Yeah, I can see that.
You see it?
She might have scratched him.
Yeah. But again, like I said,
But I do think they're both involved.
Why did Dad go to? You know what? I think it was rugs, but I could be wrong.
Somebody said he had a rug problem.
Right, but this guy didn't go to jail. The other guy went to jail.
The bow dad.
Yeah. So hold on.
Road
In
we call
jail
over
when
to the
this
car,
happened.
and
You said
we waited
what?
for the police to get there.
He was in
As
jail
soon
when
as
this
they were there,
happened.
immediately jumped right in the vehicle.
Yeah, the other dad was in jail. Is that what you said, Kelly?
He was in jail when this happened.
And surveyed all the area, every dirt road, every culvert they could find. Jack just absolutely loved bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that. But Lily loves girly things, but she also loved doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that. But Lily loves girly things, but she also loved doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. You know, they took their boots. That's pink boots for Lily, blue boots for Jack, with dinosaurs on them. Lily had her backpack with white. It was white, with strawberries on it. I imagine now if they're in the woods, that'd be probably brown, but I don't see them carrying their backpack. I don't see them keeping a pull-up on for that long after it got soaked from the very first day. We only found the 2 boot tracks inside of the house.
Whereabouts?
That's probably 10 feet away from the backyard.
In the backyard, okay.
Nothing new, other than the helicopters are still in the air, and their dogs. They took around the dogs today, and as of last night, they had 8 more drones going up on infrared. I urge the public to come out if you have anything, come out as fast as possible and get it to any detachment or any police service that you have available to get to talk to.
It's kind of crazy because even though y'all are in America and we're over here, like the people seem very similar. This guy is sussing
No, it was 4 and 6. I'm sorry, honey. It's 4 and 6, not 4 and 2. 4 and 6 years old.
Yeah, that guy's a little sus too, Uncovered. I can't lie, man. So
Yeah,
what do you guys think? That was just a brief one. And then he does like so many more interviews after this though.
Yeah, he's always there.
Yeah.
He's always there looking.
I think they both were in on it.
Do you want to hear the grandma talking?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem, Diane. Anything for you, love.
Okay.
These are gone. My heart tells me that. I am the grandmother of Lily and Jack. I am the grandmother on the biological father's side. My son is Cody Sullivan. He's not in jail. He's never been out west. He does not have a criminal record. He's and
What?
right now he's living with me. He has been for.
Hold on a second, guys.
What?
Wait a minute, what?
I thought he was in jail.
This was 6 months ago. She's the bio dad's. She is the bio dad's mom.
Why is she saying he's never been in trouble and he's deals with her?
Hold on. What is Kiki saying? Because she's from Canada. She probably knows a lot about this case.
She said she's close to it.
Okay, let's listen to this lady. But this might mean something because if she is again, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but if this come out to be a lie after, maybe that's why they refused her from taking the polygraph test. Remember I said that earlier?
Mm-hmm.
There were some sort of issues with her, so I'm not sure. But no, hold on a second. Jake and Lily Sullivan. Yeah, that's the dad.
9 months.
How did you find out that Lily and Jack?
Hold on, let's do this again.
My heart tells me these babies are gone. My heart tells me that. I am the grandmother of Lily and Jack. I am the grandmother on the biological father's side. My son is Cody Sullivan. He's not in jail. He's never been out west. He does not have a criminal record. He's and right now he's living with me. He has been for 9 months.
How did you find out that Lily and Jack were missing?
The mama of my grandson called me. We were in town
Thank you for the heart, me guys.
Asked if I heard the news. She sent me the article that was on Facebook showing the kids missing. I couldn't call Malay yet, so I waited till we got home. And I called, well, I didn't call her, I texted her. And she told me that, yes, that the kids were missing, that they've been missing since this morning. I was in a state of panic, shock. But in the back of my mind, and I kept saying, well, they'll find them. I mean, I'm assuming that they'd find them. So I told her, well, we'll head out first thing in the morning and help with the search. It was around between 3 and 3:30 in the morning. A couple of cop cars pull into the driveway. The lights wake me up that I'm a fairly light sleeper, so I see the cars pull in, so I knew what it was. So they come inside. They only stood in the kitchen. They wanted me to wake Cody up, and they wanted to know when was the last time he had seen the kids, and that they were just making sure that the kids weren't here. And then they left. So we showed up Saturday morning, me and my sister, and we met up with my daughter, and we started, well, I asked Malaya, I said, you know your kids. Nobody knows their kids like their mom. Where do your kids normally go to play out in the yard? What direction do they usually like to explore? And she said, well, they always play up in the little woods right on the side. I said, well, okay. I said, we'll start from that point and we'll work our way out. We had spoken to a search and rescue, and we weren't allowed on the other side because that's where they were searching at the time. So we just started coming through the woods up through there. We were gone for a couple of hours. I'm yelling for Lily and Jack. We always call Jack Jackie Boy.
Jackie Boy.
And yeah, that went on for a few hours, but those woods, I started to feel that I can't see them being in the woods. There's trees everywhere. You literally have to climb over trees, climb under bushes. It is really, really thick. We come back out and I went in to see Malay again. I assumed she was in shock. She was very, very non-emotional, very just flat, monotone. But Malay is very soft-spoken anyway, that she's not usually excitable. I thought that's made her a really great mom. She was an excellent mom. She never raised her kid or voice at the kids. That it was always, now Lily, what did mommy say? And I used to think, now if anybody's meant to be a mom, it was her. A part of me still feels that.
Why only a part of you still feels that? What do you mean?
After seeing the place, seeing the condition of the home, it was like the total opposite of what I knew of Malaya. She was always clean, very clean about herself, about the kids, about her home, This home looked more like a camp. Now, I don't know if it's from all the people that were there, because I didn't show up till the day after. But it was very unkempt. I was pretty surprised. Lily is, she was my little dream girl, that's the first granddaughter.
Aww.
And I love that she had the brown hair and she had a space between her teeth, which I had when I was a kid. So yeah, she was our little princess. Jack was such a sober, serious little baby that he didn't like to smile. You could tickle him and he would look at you ever so serious, like he was really studying you.
And so how long were your son and Malaya together?
3.5 years, I think it was, yeah. I thought they were the picture-perfect family. Then Malaya started to tell me that they were having problems and she wasn't happy. She told me that she wasn't happy and she thinks she's gonna leave. And I told her that we supported whatever she decides, that one good parent is way better than two broken ones.
And then how did that change your relationship with Lily and Jack?
I thought it was going to change, but it didn't. Yeah, it didn't change. Malaya, she was a sweetheart. Anytime we wanted to see the kids, she'd come by for a visit. She'd bring them by all the time. It was actually really, really good.
So when was the last time you saw the children?
A year and a half, almost, really, it's about a year and 9 months.
How did you deal with that?
Anytime we wanted to see the children, it was really good. When was the last time you saw the children? A year and 9 months. Wow.
I looked at the fact that when her and my son separated, my son walked away. He chose to walk away, that she wanted sole custody of the kids. So she petitioned the courts for sole custody, and when she did that, he said he was done.
Were you ever formally questioned?
Yes.
So then it's about a month after Lily and Jack are last seen that they come and formally question you.
So it's about 3 weeks. They questioned Cody for an hour and a half in the vehicle, and then they questioned me for 2 hours in the vehicle.
How did that feel to you?
I didn't mind. I mean, to me, I expect I'm the grandmother, so it wasn't a surprise to me. I'm assuming the sooner they do all that, I wish they would have done it sooner, that the sooner they can move on. So I didn't have a problem. My son
This interview's from 6 months ago, LS.
He said they made him feel like he did something wrong, and he said he hadn't seen the kids in 3 years. So he was a little upset about it. That he said that they really come at him hard. They wanted to know what her favorite color was, and he said they were babies when I seen them last. He said she was just learning what she wanted to figure out to eat. I don't know what her color is. So yeah, he was pretty upset.
Have they ever talked to him again since then?
A couple of days ago, they had contact, and they told him that they weren't looking his way anymore, that everything was fine.
And have they ever given you any information?
No, it's always the same thing.
Which is what?
They've got everybody on it. They are looking at all avenues. They can't divulge any information that could compromise their investigation. It's the exact same words.
Why are you so sure they're not in the woods?
I have children. I have grandchildren.
She's speaking a lot of confidence that these boys are
I
gone.
see what kids are like through the woods. There's no reason for any child to wander deep into the woods. There's just not. I think somebody hurt these kids. I think somebody hurt them.
You don't sound very hopeful.
No. Our last day searching on Monday and seeing the woods and seeing the searchers and everybody everywhere. There's no way those kids are in the woods. There is nothing more pure and innocent than a 6 and a 4-year-old. And they deserve so much better than what they got.
What are your thoughts on that, guys? I don't know. I feel like she's innocent. I just feel like she's blunt. But I feel like if you break it down, like we break down every word that comes out of people's mouth, yeah, of course she sounds a little sus too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that type of ladies can hold a secret like that, if anything. But
I don't get no vibe from her.
she was talking in past a lot. Yeah, Shauna, you're absolutely right. She was.
But she also doesn't think they're here, so.
Yeah, and I was also wondering, she said the father hadn't seen the kids in a year. Why?
3.
Because
when she left, she said she was gonna get full custody, and he was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna even try."
The best is she said, did you guys listen when she said, good evening, Delinda. Did you guys, good evening, everyone in the chat. Welcome. It's Friday. Chef's going to go on for a little bit longer. We're going to go on maybe till 11 p.m. That's 8 on the Pacific time. Yeah, did you see what she said? Oh, yeah. She said she would bring them over anytime she wants. And I say, oh, I haven't seen them in a year and a half.
I know. That was odd.
I think with the pretense and the way she thinks they're gone, I think she knows something. Maybe not to the full extent, but I definitely think that maybe she knows something. But yeah, like I said, the woods, it doesn't make sense with how thick they were from the showings and stuff.
You know
Yes,
what? Yo,
I think she knows something. I really do.
if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that is that's the bio dad's mom. But yo, even the Daniel's mom talks because Destiny, don't they live on Daniel? Didn't they live on Daniel's mom's property?
Yeah, yep,
Yeah, and she like takes them for a whole walk.
yep.
Yeah, this is her. Yeah, I remember this.
Well, today marks.
Hold on. Daniel's mom. Yeah, this guy talks to everybody. We're gonna kill this one too. We're gonna excuse me.
I know the truth.
We're gonna listen to this one too. Step grandmother of missing. Yeah, this one right here. I think this is the one that. But I gotta know because y'all like we're all under the same impression here, and Thumps. I'm not sure if she's tapping or if she wants to come up.
This is the Young Lions.
Hello, Thumps. Do you know you're live? I could drop you. You don't gotta be embarrassed. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop you. Hey, she's playing my song.
I was just gonna say that.
She's playing Teddy. Okay, here's the stepmom.
Today marks
Step-grandma.
11 weeks since the disappearance of 2 children in Nova Scotia, and there still are very few answers. 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and her 4-year-old brother
So cute,
Jack
man.
went missing from their family home on May 2nd. Their disappearance sparked days of intense searches of the property and the surrounding wooded areas. Now, their step-grandmother is speaking out for the first time to share her story about what happened the day the siblings disappeared. Well, Brett Ruskin has been following this story from the start, and he joins us now live from Halifax. Brett, what are we hearing so far from their
Yeah, Kiki, I agree.
Yeah, Crystal, we're hearing from Janie McKenzie. So as you mentioned,
Yes, it was Jelly Roll.
Grandmother.
I said Teddy,
Two
sorry.
missing children. So she is the mother of Daniel Martel, who is the stepfather of Lily and Jack. We've heard from him numerous times over the course of this missing person investigation. But Janie McKenzie, again, speaking to CBC News for the first time, and for the first time giving CBC News access to the property from which the kids disappeared. So she gave a tour, essentially, for CBC Nova Scotia colleagues of ours who walked through the property. Again, she lives in an RV just steps away from the family home from where Lily and Jack disappeared on May 2nd. She says on that morning, she heard the kids outside playing. A couple of moments later, there was silence, and a couple of moments after that, she heard Daniel, her son, outside shouting, calling their names, and the frantic search began. Again, the family went out into the woods looking for the kids. There was RCMP officers that took up the case, ground search and rescue crews that were combing through the woods. There were drones and helicopters added to the search that lasted for days. Now, Janie says that she still feels that the kids are alive out there somewhere, but that they are not in the woods. Here's what she has to say about that.
So think about this, guys. One grandma thinks that the babies are gone, and this grandma thinks that the babies are still alive.
Hey, Chef, before you start that again, can I touch on what the paternal
Yeah, you can touch it. No problem.
You shut up, you.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Leave me alone, I'm sick. So, my situation was slightly different, but I had to leave the state with my oldest child because of biological father's behaviours. And obviously that meant that his mum lost contact with my child. So I'm just wondering if when the mother got with the new boyfriend, and obviously living situation changes because the grandmother talks about the state of the house and the change of, behaviours in the mum. I'm wondering if that's why she didn't get to see the children for a year and a half, because the mother just didn't allow it for whatever reason. So she would be talking in past tense because she hasn't seen them for that long and she's been denied that access. Does that make
And K
sense?
Snaps made a very good point, right? So, like, she would talk like that because, like, again, respectfully, I know maybe you don't typically. I don't want to be a hypocrite in this because I'm pretty, I'm pretty like straight. Like, I mean, if this is what I think, this is what I think, and I'm sorry if I think this, and I hope to God I'm wrong. I.e., RJ, a lot of cases, right? I hope to God I was wrong because what my gut is telling me otherwise. But I think she may have also been talking like that, elusive, because she really did believe they were gone.
I think she believes that they're gone based on the fact of the changed behavior of the mother. So I
Yeah,
think she's looking at the situation and going, this woman used to love these kids and she used to be a great mom, but she's changed. And I seriously think that my grandchildren were in danger. So I think that she's understanding the change of situation with the mother and the new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she's saying, like, no, she would not have done this in the past. But do I think she would do it now? Yeah, I think she would.
Also,
It just sucks though. Can I just add to that?
Yeah,
It
go
just
ahead.
sucks because, like, I don't like dads that just are like, yeah, like give up that easily. Like,
True.
and there's just no reason for you not to be in your children's life. Like, there's no way a judge was going to give her all full custody unless something was wrong.
I get that, but if you listen to his mother, you can hear the disappointment in her voice that was the choice that he made. But she didn't choose that as well. She was like, well, he chose he didn't want a part of it, but I still wanted to see the children. So you can hear, oh God, hang on.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Literally, that's his name. Stop that. So, yeah, like you can kind of hear the disappointment that was the choice that he made, but she still went around. She still saw the kids until the mother's situation changed, and then she wasn't allowed to see them anymore. And that's where I think she's lost hope.
Hey, you guys, we have 209 people in here. If you guys could just repost the live, it helps bring in more people. I know there's family on TikTok, but again, yeah, that's a good point though, elusive. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and I hope everything is fixed itself over time.
Look, my oldest is now nearly. Oh Lord, hang on.
Okay, Scotty really wants to talk to you, man.
He does. My oldest is now nearly 21 and she's safe now. He hasn't seen her since she was 6. So, she's old enough now to tell him to fuck right off, and she has. Which I love that for her. But yeah, no, it eventually worked out and she has full contact with her grandmother again, which is amazing. I'm really happy that
Yeah, you know what? I had the craziest situation, guys, and I can't even believe I'm not even talking about this. And I think K-Snaps knows this already. Like, my situation was so fucking crazy. So my dad was a piece of shit, in and out of the jail, abusive, into like gangster stuff, like, downtown in like the city that we're from, all that fucking bullshit, whatever. And so he was never part of my life. He was no problem, Luciv, you're fine. Thank you for coming up. So he was a piece of shit. He fucking didn't, like I said, I've even talked about this earlier today. Doesn't know my kids, my nephews, nothing like that, right? But the crazy thing is that my grandma, his mom, my grandpa, his dad, my uncle, his brother, my aunt, his sister, fucking loved us to death. Felt extremely bad for us, extremely sorry for us. Not really helped us because ain't no one gave me no handouts. But they tried forever, and they still kept it. Like, I still talk to them, kept a relationship with them. So yeah, I mean, it just, I guess, it's the way the cookie crumbles, really. But this is the So this is Daniel's mom. So let's just compare the two. Her name is Jeannie.
I feel like there's so many characters in this one too. Like,
no, there really isn't though. Honestly, and that's where it gets interesting. That's where it gets interesting because it's really only it's really only. I promise you, it's literally only bio dad, stepdad's mom, bio dad's mom, and the two of them. And like, it's kind of, you're gonna notice too, it's real sus on the mom's family. Don't talk either.
No, I don't think they're in the woods. We searched this place. Look at all the searchers they had out. They had helicopters out. They had drones out. They had searchers. They went over this place with a fine-tooth comb every day that they were searching. They were here. You know how many times my trailer got searched 3 times.
So again, that is Janie McKenzie, the step-grandmother of Lily and Jack Sullivan. She says again that she
there's an even better interview than this. What's up, Footy?
CP investigation at the beginning, but she feels like there is a lack or a lessened sense of urgency now in the last few days and weeks. She hopes that again, someone comes forward with information about this disappearance of these 2 missing children here in Nova Scotia. Crystal.
Right, you can really hear the frustration, but also
I gotta find the one, guys, because I remember this like yesterday. There's one where like she takes one of the ladies around the whole property and she starts going off. Hold on. Family shows property where missing kids last seen. Could this possibly be the one?
If you're someone that suffers from...
Sorry, 1 second. Let me see. This possibly is
Commercials.
Yeah, we're broke around here, girl. We don't look at it. Look at how blurry my TV is. This is the first flat screen that ever came out back in 2001.
You're lying.
It's fucking sticking to my wall with tuck tape. There she is. Yeah, this is the one.
That Jack and Lily would have. That Jack and Lily came out of.
So this is great, actually, guys. Pay attention because she kind of gives like the whole, like where they would have slipped out from and everything.
So this is the patio. This is the patio door.
If you guys could just tap the screen in the meantime, I would appreciate it.
That Jack and Lily came out of.
Yeah, she owned the land, LS.
So it's the morning of May 2nd. Take me through.
This is real Cadillac here,
I was
though.
up at 6 o'clock. Sat in there and had my tea. And then on Facebook, 7 o'clock. I get up. Come over here. Fed my chickens. My brother, Ron, called me at 8:48
The damn chickens.
and asked me if I wanted to go to town with him. And I said no. I said I'm staying home. I said I'm going back.
Schmurda!
Okay, I went and I laid down. Next thing you know, a dog started barking and the kids
Thank you,
were in the
Schmurda.
yard. Now, you can see there's 2 swings where the kids play.
Kids what?
My bedroom is right there.
What did
There's
you...
a kid.
I'm sorry,
Rewind
Boo. What
it.
did you say?
You gotta rewind it. When you were saying thank you, Schmurda, I couldn't hear what they said. She said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The
about
kids
that.
what?
Around here, we it's customer first base. So if you would like it replayed, no problem.
The kids were out in the yard. Now, you can see there's 2 swings where the kids play. My bedroom.
So it's morning of.
I heard the kids. This is where the kids.
So she okay, hold on. Let's start all over. It's very simple. It's very fast. She's gonna tell you where that's the sliding door that they stuck. That's the sliding door where they snuck out of. This is
Right, but she says her day. Right, she says
right.
her
So
day
she's
too.
saying waking up on May 2nd, the day they went away. Yes.
Right, she said they were out there playing.
Yes, that's the whole point. Yeah, they were playing.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that part.
So this is the patio. This is the patio door that Jack and Lily would have. That Jack and Lily came out of.
So for those that you don't know, Jack and Lily and Daniel and the mom, they lived in that trailer. But the mom lived in the RV, which is like connected, like right there. So just to
But what I'm trying to understand is
Go ahead.
that she says, the mom says, I didn't hear him, blah blah blah, or I heard him playing, and when I was in and out, and then when she woke up, she didn't hear the kids, and she thought that they went out the sliding doors. You're telling me the grandma knew they went out the sliding doors and were playing outside?
Right, but this is where it gets interesting now because the grandma is not seen eye to eye with the mom.
Okay, and so that's what I need to know after that, what she says. Okay, got it.
And thank you for the hot me. Hold on, guys. We have a special guest coming in. I'd like to welcome to the panel Jackie66.
Thanks.
Welcome, Jackie.
Hello.
Oh, Jackie, over here, you don't have to be polite. You could swear. This is a no holds bar, uncensored live. So don't feel like you have to use TikTok friendly words. Thank you.
No, last time I got in trouble for bullying you on your own live. I'll be nice.
Okay. So this is the Jack and Lily case. This is Daniel's mom, the stepdad's mom. And
Those
I got
poor
some
kids
thoughts
came
that are
up missing on my birthday. I remember this case.
May 2nd.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so somebody wants to come up. Do you guys want to hold on a second. Cody Moore wants to come up. Gosh, damn, Cody. Are you okay, bud? He might have came out by accident. Okay, here we go. Let's not get distracted. So we're going to go through this again. This is how grandma who lives on the property is saying it potentially happened the morning of waking up on May 2nd. Thank you very much. 1 second. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's get to 100,000 likes. If I don't get to 100,000 likes, I'm whipping my phone to the fucking wall and I'm never going live again. Thank you.
So this is the patio.
This is the patio door
that Jack and Lily would have.
that Jack and Lily came out of.
So it's the morning of May 2nd. Take me through what happened.
Okay, I was up at 6 o'clock, sat in there and had my tea, and then on Facebook, 7 o'clock, I get up, come over here, fed my chickens. My brother, Ron, called me at 8:48 and asked me if I wanted to go to town with him. And I said, no. I said, I'm staying home. I said, I'm going back to bed. Okay, I went and I laid down. Next thing you know, a dog started barking and the kids were out in the yard. Now, you can see there's 2 swings.
So I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I fed my chickens. My brother called me, asking me if I wanted to go to town. I said no. I'm going back to bed.
At 8:48 a.m.
At 8:48 a.m. Now the kids came out to play.
Where the kids play. My bedroom is right there. I heard the kids. This is where the kids' swings are. This is where they always played.
And so that's where
I heard them. And I can hear everything in that trailer. If 2 kids get out of a fence, and Jack and Lily are all the time yelling, especially Lily, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go, Jackie. It's all I hear out here. When the kids get out of the fence and come up through here, I would have heard them yelling, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go. I didn't hear anything. The next thing I heard is I heard Daniel yelling. He was yelling for Jack and Lily. I didn't get up because I thought he was yelling for Jack and Lily to get in the house. So the next thing you know, I came out of the trailer after I heard Daniel, about, I'd say, 10 minutes after I heard him, I come out of the trailer. I opened up the door, was standing here. Malaya was standing right here with Meadow on her hip. And I come out and I said, what's up? She said, Jack and Lily are missing. I said, how long? She said, about 20 minutes. I closed the door, got my boots on, Come out here, right up in the woods. Just right up here. The kids have a little fort that they made out of sticks and fir branches. And that's where they go. You can see them and hear them. We went for walks in the woods. I had to practically carry Jack through the woods because there was no way that he was walking through all that.
Like, who lets their kids do all that at that age, though? Exactly. No comment. Thank you.
Tree falls and bushes. I did this whole area. There's an old road up back. When I got up to the top of the hill, I met Daniel. And I said to him, I said, did you find them? He said, no. He said, you coming with me? I said, no. I said, I'm going to search this area. Because when she told me the kids were missing, you automatically think they went into the woods. That was my first instinct. So I went up and I did this whole area, this whole wooded area, right up to the top of to the dirt road, came back down here and came back down the side of the road, came back down here and came back up the same spot. I went back into the house. By the time the cops were here, I don't know exactly what time, I didn't take my phone. The cops were here. There was a bench sitting here, or a sawhorse, it's over there, was sitting here. I was sitting on it, bawling my eyes out. I was crying because I blame myself for not getting up that morning to see the kids. Because if I would have got up, this wouldn't have never happened. Okay? That's why I was crying.
We've heard a lot about the patio door.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go see that.
Sure.
So this is the patio.
This is the patio door.
That Jack and Lily would have.
That Jack and Lily came out of.
And so tell us why we've heard about the patio door.
Because everybody's saying on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok that the patio door makes a noise. And why they didn't hear the door open. The bedroom is back there. Okay?
That far window.
The last window is the bedroom.
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this
that
door.
morning.
Yes.
And then they went and played on the swing set.
Yes.
And that's when you heard them.
That's when I heard them. Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids. You need level ground for a pool. That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up a pool.
And this is the Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything. Right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was breaking that night. That's where the boot print was found. In the mud where I was breaking.
I thought there was two boot prints.
There was supposed to be a footprint found way up on the pipeline.
Right.
Malia sent me the picture of it. That's all I know. There was a footprint found.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the footprint was here. The only one that they can confirm that was Lily and Jack's was right here.
So the child's size.
Yes, a man, one of the investigators came in here and was measuring it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to lie. The reason why I wanted you guys to come here and do the interview here is to show you exactly where everything took place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And to show people that this is what happened. All the stuff that people, all the rumors and accusations about us murdering the kids and burying them on the property, this place has been searched thoroughly. The well has been checked, the septic tank, all the barns have been searched. My RV was searched 3 times. The trailer was searched. This whole place was searched. If they want to come back and search again, they're more than welcome.
You've talked about drones flying over your property. You've talked about cars driving down the road and slowing down. What's that been like?
I'm scared to go out sometimes in my own property. I mostly stay around back here. And if I do go out front for anything, I usually have my head down because I don't want people to see who I am. That is me myself. It's not because I'm hiding from anybody. I don't like to be on camera. I don't like my picture taken. I'm just a quiet person that just wants to be left alone, and I mind my own business. I'm just a hermit.
Do you feel as if the finger has been pointed towards you and Daniel?
Yes, I do. Because I live on the property.
Her brother, uncover her brother.
Do you think your son had anything to do with the disappearance of Jack and Lily?
No, I don't believe Daniel had anything to do with the disappearance of Jack and Lily. Our heart don't lie, and my heart is telling me that my kid did not have nothing to do with this, and I had nothing to do with this. You know, if something bad happens, you get like your heart drops. Mine hasn't dropped. Deep down in my heart, I do believe Jack and Lily are alive. It's not because of what people are saying. It's my heart tells me that they are alive.
I believe the lady. I don't like the mom in this case, the kids' mom. Something feels off to me about her.
I don't
Yeah,
like the lady.
I don't
like
see
the lady.
no. Sorry, go ahead, Diane.
I don't like the lady. His mother.
This lady right here or the other lady?
The stepdad's mother.
That same lady that you just heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I said.
She was too defensive.
Yeah,
and then she was saying, they wake me up, and it was, I don't know, there's something about her.
There was also something like the kids had school. It was a weekday, but they didn't go to school the day prior because they weren't feeling good. Well, remind me about that.
They didn't go to school.
Destiny, your mic is swallowed right now.
She's so defensive because people have been so ugly to her.
I agree. I don't think it's her.
Can you repeat that, Destiny? Because we couldn't hear you before. Sorry.
Yes, the kids did not go to school for about a week, I think it was, maybe 2 days. I'm not 100% on the time frame, but yeah, they were pulled from school due to them being sick.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, why this is what I said during the Rebecca Park case, because everybody was like, I troll Cadillac, but I really, like, trust me when I tell you, and I said this even when I was covering that case, every country has those type of cities. And this happens to be that fucking little town. And you can see it right out. Like, dude, she didn't even have a fucking fan over her oven. She had a fucking pipe going out the window. You know what I mean? So, and I just think I don't know. I think that's every mom, what they're hearing on Facebook is like going to try to defend their child. I don't necessarily think that she's guilty or knows exactly what happened. I just think that even if, I'm still saying that Daniel's not out of the water at all. But I'm saying that she's gonna literally talk to protect her son. Here's an interview by Daniel, and I want to see if your views change once you guys hear this, because I've watched this one also. Are you guys done talking on this? This I don't want to go too far without letting you to talk about that mom. What did you guys think?
She might have just been mad too, because didn't she say people was talking about it on Facebook? And
yeah, you gotta understand.
People
This
were
is
sending
like
drones over their house. They were driving down their road, taking pictures. Yeah, I think she just was defensive.
Yeah, I think she was just maybe aggravated.
You don't understand though. This case here has American attention. Like the American like broadcasters and stuff like that, and journalists and true crime. They've actually been all over this. They've been to Canada just to report on this situation. Like Law and Crime, which is like a huge one for the true crimers. Even they covered this case. Court TV has come and covered this case. So it's gotten a lot of attention, but that's not an excuse. I mean, I just think it's a typical mom with high blood pressure, and the way she speaks kind of makes us think otherwise.
I mean, you can definitely tell Daniel's her son too.
Right.
Off of her though is she's definitely like an irritable person. Like she really didn't care for the kids running around.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to talk like that. Go ahead.
I was saying she as well just seems like a very irritable person, like very things, you know, because she made this statement like where people just want to lay her head down.
Your internet or your like it's very hard to hear you right now. Sorry to say.
See, Destiny, I disagree with that. She was out there as a 60-something-year-old woman cleaning up the flat ground so she could put a pool in for those kids. I just think it's her mannerisms.
You know what though, Jackie, and I'll be honest with you, depends who you ask, people are suspicious of that too.
Yeah,
Because
I think people are always going to be suspicious
yeah.
of. It
Because
does sound like, I don't know, like if she hears the kids out there, and that's after what time did they call missing? 10 a.m., right? It was like
yeah,
10:30. What time exactly was it?
it was 20 minutes after they went missing. So
Well,
yeah,
what
I'd have
time
to
did they
look.
call?
Listen to this. You guys will really get a kick out of this.
Truth. I didn't kill. I know the truth. I didn't kill Lily and Jack.
10
It's
a.m.
been 6 weeks now since you've seen Lily and Jack. I just want to ask, how are you holding up?
It's been a long 6 weeks. I know that everybody basically in the world at this point is always wanted to know like what happened. It's been from sadness to anger at this point. And I know the RCMP and major crimes are working around the clock trying to piece everything together. And I'm grateful for that. But it always leaves the question, 6 weeks has gone by, and we know at this point they're not in the woods. And where are they?
Did you feel in the beginning that they suspected you?
Of course. The stepfather was always a prime suspect right off the beginning.
You felt that from the beginning?
Yeah.
But you don't feel that now?
No, I don't feel that at all. I asked for the lie detector exam, the polygraph exam. I gave them my phone. I told them do drug tests because there's a lot of rumors online about a drug party. I know the person that said those rumors, and it was just to take the heat off themselves.
Was there any kind of party?
No.
Was there any kind of gathering that someone might have thought was a party?
No.
There were no people at the house?
No. Not the night before.
Okay, you mentioned you offered to take a polygraph test.
Yeah.
Did the RCMP take you up on that?
Yes, it did.
And how did that unfold?
That unfolded in my favor. They obviously know I wasn't lying about anything.
So they said, yeah, great, thank you, come in for a polygraph test.
Yeah, it took a little while to set up. And
when did you do that test?
I don't know the exact date, but that would be at least 3 weeks ago, probably.
So roughly 3 weeks after the disappearance.
Yeah.
And I think most Canadians wouldn't have any idea what's involved with that. Can you describe the process? You go in and just tell us right from the start.
We go in, sit down in a big comfy chair, and they have multiple sensory pads. You have them underneath your forearms, you have them underneath your butt, and you have them underneath your feet with your shoes off. You have a sweat gland on one finger. You have a measuring instrument for blood flow that goes in and out of your hand. And you have a cuff on your arm for blood pressure to measure the pulse.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was extremely nervous. Especially with the first question they asked you, did you kill Lily and Jack?
That was the first question they asked you?
Yeah.
Didn't waste any time.
What went through your mind when someone's asking you that question so point blank like that?
Your mind has a massive release of chemicals, I guess you would call them. It's like your stress levels just astronomically through the roof, and your body doesn't know what to do because it's not every day the way you're hooked up to machines in an interrogation room where someone asks you questions like that.
What other kinds of questions did they ask you?
All the questions pertain to the death of Lily and Jack. Are you accessory to the murder of Lily and Jack? They were all
So all of the questions assumed that the children are no longer alive.
Yeah.
There were no questions at all about, did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
The police have done a number of
Thank you for the roses.
tests. They've done 53 formal interviews. Do you know who these people are?
Yeah.
That's a lot of interviews.
It is a lot of interviews. A lot of them are my family, people who live in the area. And those interviews, typically, my interview was 4 hours. And a lot of the interviews from my family were 1-2 hours. So there's a lot of time taken up and they ask detailed questions.
Do you know who else actually took a polygraph test?
I mean, I do, but I'm not going to say anything that's going to impede the investigation.
Okay. When did you find out the result of your test?
Immediately right after.
What did they say to you?
You did a good job, you passed.
And how did that feel?
Good.
And did you feel that there was any further suspicion on you after that point, or was that sort of concluded?
No, that was really when I seen the turning point for it starting to taper off with investigators.
Do you know if Malaya has taken one?
I don't know if I can say, but I will anyway. Yes, she did take one.
Okay, she took one. Do you know the result?
No. RCMP weren't allowed to tell me I asked.
You said you feel like everyone in the world wants to know what happened to Lily and Jack.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think this is getting so much attention?
Well, just the mysterious and nature of everything and how strange everything is. The RCMP, you know, I mean, they have to keep a tight lip on everything, but there's a lot more that meets the eye with the case.
Is there something that you think the public doesn't know that you can share that you want the public to know?
That's a hard one because I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still a missing persons investigation. It hasn't pivoted to any type of criminal investigation. But the kids were seen the day before. I know a lot of people didn't know that. I still see a lot of stuff online that the kids could have been missing for days. They were out of school for days. And they were seen in the Glasgow area on camera the day before this appearance in the afternoon.
Where was that?
I don't know if I can say that, but it was near the Highland Square Mall.
Was it with you?
It was with me, Malaya, and Meadow, and Lily and Jack were there too.
And are the police aware of that?
The police were aware of that since.
Do they have that video?
Yes, they do. I also talked to my coworker in the parking lot as well, and he verified that with investigators as well. So, for all the speculation, they were gone days ahead of time, or they were seen the afternoon on camera before this appearance.
Why do you think the police are asking for video dating back, days before that?
Well, the reason for that is they want to see the traffic of the vehicles on the roads in the area, right? Maybe vehicles that were traveling that area a lot over the last few days prior to hand, or vehicles that, weren't seen in the area, or vehicles that were seen in the area, like local people that are, making frequent trips past the house, or which it's all considered evidence. I mean, the more pictures and videos is the better.
They say they have hundreds of hours of video.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if they found anything on those videos?
I think it was up to 2 weeks ago, they had footage that they examined for evidence that was 8 kilometers diameter out from the house.
Thank you for the heartbeat.
So that was after a month. That's how long it took to get footage and review it 8 kilometers out. So
what's on the video?
I don't know. I'm only limited by what they tell me.
How often are they in touch with you?
Investigators now, I'd say maybe once every 5 days. And usually I'm the one who calls or messages them.
And how has that changed over the course of the 6 weeks?
Well, from
Guys,
the
this is
beginning.
just a
It was
recap. This
almost
interview
daily,
was 6 months ago.
tapering off to where it's only like once every 5 days now.
And how do you feel about that?
It's good. It's good and bad. I mean, I like to talk to them in person about any little small details I come up with or anything I can try to bring to their attention, which may help the investigation. So I don't get to see them often, so it's always over phone or messaging, and it's hard to really convey what you want to say when you're not in person. But then I also know the eye's not on me. The investigators don't see me as part of the disappearance.
How do you know that?
Well, when you're going from daily to tapering off every 5 days, I mean, I've already gave them everything on my phone. I'm the one who originally said, here, take my phone. We'll go through all my banking information. We'll go through all my stuff on my GPS from Google.
And you were offering all that up, right?
Yeah, I offered everything.
And why were you doing that?
To show them that I want to get the investigation moving. I know I have nothing to do with any of it. A lot of speculation is you killed the kids. Let's come out and say it straight as it is.
What do you think when you read that?
It's a lot of nonsense, obviously. I know the truth. I didn't kill Lily and Jack. And I just think a lot of people online they're seeking drama. That's the main thing. Everybody's allowed their own opinion, like I said before, but it's hard on the people that were actually there and missing the children. Still haven't got to see any of my kids, including Lily and Jack. And that's been really tough, going from a family of 7, including my other 2 kids that live in Halifax now. Going from a family of 7 in the blink of an eye, your family's ripped apart and you're left alone.
What are your thoughts? I don't know, man. I don't know if this guy's involved. What do you guys think? I don't know, man.
I don't think he is.
I don't think so either, to be honest. I really don't.
I don't think he is either.
Now I remember, though, Chef, I was just going to tell you this, what drew me to this case that day.
Your birthday.
So my name is Jackie. My daughter's name is Lily, and those kids came up missing on my birthday.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. That was...
So you're bound to be invested to find them because Jackie, Lily, and then your birthday.
Yes. They I'm just gonna say it. I don't like mom. They're those children's mom on this. She doesn't talk. She won't talk, and we don't even know what the results of her lie detector was, do we?
She passed.
Did she?
Yeah.
But she never came out and said that.
No, but I read that somewhere. She passed.
Okay.
The 4 lie detectors were done.
Can I ask?
You said what?
Where's Bio Dad?
He's around.
Is he? Did he take one?
Yeah, he did. And he passed too.
So are we looking at maybe are your thoughts maybe abduction?
I mean, I don't even know, man. There is water like around there, you know? But I just feel this, right? I feel like the mom has something to do. She had a brand new baby while these 2 went missing. They tried to make it clear that these babies are possibly autistic. Were they too much to handle? Then the dad loses his job and 9 months prior to the disappearance, stopped giving her alimony. We know one thing for sure, baby child support. We know one thing for sure. We know that they were in a major struggle for money. I feel like she used this dude to fucking have a place to stay and have to pay for it.
Right.
It's giving John's dad.
Right.
We got some people that want to come up. I'm not sure if they're here by accident or if they want to give their opinion, but we're going to find out shortly. Roxy, good evening. How are you? Welcome to Chef Talks. How you doing?
I did not mean to come up.
Oh, that's so rude of you.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. No, you're fine. I'll drop you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
K-Snaps, what do you think? She fell asleep, Chef.
No, I'm up. I just didn't have my phone near
Now,
me.
now I'm fucking boring too.
I mean, I am dozing off, but that's just because it's past my bedtime. I don't know. I think that if they were playing outside, there is. And now, what is the road? It's a dirt road, right? That they
Yeah.
live on, so their driveway is off from a dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's not even them. Maybe they are telling the truth.
But dude, there's no signs of them being taken. It's crazy.
Well,
Is
what
trafficking high in
signs?
Canada? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it is.
I still think.
Well, then it could have been somebody they knew or somebody they were familiar with,
De-
coerced away from the house.
Destiny Love, we cannot hear one word you're saying. I'm not sure if you're sitting on your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Not really.
Oh my goodness. Let me come back in.
Oh, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay. I still think Malaya's guilty. There's no reason why she's not out on the grounds looking. There's no reasons to why that she's not in any of the interviews, why she's not talking about it, why she had to hire an attorney. There's something to me that she is guilty. Guilty.
But don't you think that would have made it? And again, I'm just throwing a bone out there. Don't you think that would make it too obvious?
Oh, the racketeer's gonna kill him. Yeah,
Not
Well,
having all
obviously
that?
not. They haven't found them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of red flags. But I mean, you know, look at yesterday was a perfect example of red flags, and then Nevaeh's found safe. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's why in certain situations, remember I said this yesterday, and I'm learning while I'm going. Also, like sometimes when you want to like kind of got to be careful how much attention you pay on certain things and certain people, because nobody's perfect, obviously. And then what happens is you get focused on like digging out the wrong information. But this definitely, like, I don't know, man. I look at this and I say to myself, well, you have your kids are missing, but yet you want to go file paperwork that Daniel was abusive. It's just giving me a weird vibe.
Exactly.
Don't you think this mother could have had postpartum? Do you remember that one lady that they didn't get help for and she drowned her kids?
So postpartum for her new baby, because these babies are older now.
No, I'm talking about the new baby.
So new baby postpartum, but took it out on her other babies.
I
Well,
think she's involved. I do.
I don't know that she's done anything to them, but I think she's involved with their disappearance. I mean, I think she knows something.
I do too.
So this is very recent, actually. This was 2 weeks ago. This is one of the RCMP agents that speak, and I think this is important to listen to.
Dan Morrow, I'm the criminal operations officer here in the province of Nova Scotia.
Across Morrow's 33 years of experience as a police officer with the RCMP, he says one case has stood out to him: the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan, Nova Scotia siblings who went missing from their home in Pictou County back in May.
From the outside looking in, this case seemed really rare to the public. Is it a rare one for officers as well?
It's extremely rare. I've never seen it across my career. But while it's rare, what's the part that isn't rare is the complexity of the case, like why it's taking so long, because these investigations have to be done in a methodical approach. It started to generate a lot of national media attention and even international.
Did the RCMP find that difficult to manage?
Basically, anybody that was involved with that investigation felt that elevated level of concern.
The case captured worldwide attention, putting the small community of Lansdowne Station on the map and officers under the microscope.
Why do you think so many people from even other countries were so captivated by the details of their disappearance?
Anyone who has children, obviously, from a parental aspect, it deepens that level of concern internally. What happens if it was my child, for instance? Just that initial reaction from a parental perspective would escalate that concern, obviously.
Can you go over how many tips you've received thus far in the Jack and Lily investigation, as well as how many formal interviews have been conducted by RCMP?
There's been 1,030 tips received, and approximately 86 formal interviews have been completed within the investigation as well. That's sitting down.
That's a lot of
interviewing
tips.
the person, not something that's a casual conversation while we bump into somebody along the street. It's a sit-down, structured interview, obtaining what the person knows firsthand. There's also been roughly over 8,100 functioning videos that have been actually reviewed by the team that's supervising the investigation. So there's been a lot of work conducted behind the scenes. It's been documented that 7 people have completed polygraph examinations. All 7 were found to be not lying.
The case is still considered missing persons
they went up to 7.
investigation despite the involvement of major crimes.
Would you say that this was the biggest case that Nova Scotia RCMP had to cover this year?
Yeah, it's certainly one of the most prominent ones within the province in the past year. It touched a lot of people.
But the case of 2 missing children wasn't the only one that touched the hearts of Nova Scotians this year. At the beginning of 2025, intimate partner violence-related homicides were happening at an alarming rate.
The approach to intimate partner violence has changed drastically since I started as an officer.
If you have the numbers on hand, how many intimate partner violence related incidents?
There's been roughly over 3,000 intimate partner violences within the last year.
In Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia.
Do you have numbers from 2024 for comparison?
So I don't recall it.
So guys, you heard it there. 7 polygraph tests have been taken and they all passed. And don't forget, man, like it's I think even if they believe like the mom is a suspect, I mean, it's like any other case that we cover. I believe they really want to be able to make sure they got what they got before they lay charges and then can't try them. You know what I'm saying?
So, Chef, in the chat, people are asking when's the last time they were seen.
May
They
2nd.
were heard on the 2nd. They were caught on camera on the 1st at a mall, is what he said, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
The rise in true crime podcasts.
Here, this is a good one.
The rise in true crime podcasts and the rise in followers and people participating in our investigations, there is a benefit. There's for sure a benefit. We've seen the benefit on our investigations previously. The difficulty just becomes when people, take everything that comes out of these as proven fact.
Many YouTube shows, true crime shows, have been discussing the case of Lily and Jack. In general, how can these types of shows impact a police investigation?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. You're right. Lily and Jack is, there is 2 young children that are missing. So the draw is not just here at home, like it's all over the country. It's international, as you said. So it's a bit of a special circumstance, just given the attention to it. But there are a lot of our investigations, not just missing people, but homicide investigations that do draw quite a crowd. Especially we look at some of the like our cold cases, I suppose, if you want to refer to them that way. Obviously there's a lot of people that talk about them, people trying to find out information, that kind of stuff. The biggest difficulty that we have when it comes to information that's shared on podcasts, YouTube, that kind of thing, is that as much as some of the information may be accurate, a lot of it gets clouded.
Notice you didn't say TikTok Studio?
It's not factual, so it's not based on any type of fact. In terms of for the police, when we're guiding where our investigations go, we have to operate in fact. And if we're dealing with information that may not be factual, we have to take, so every time a tip comes in, we have to take investigators that will then go look at that tip. We have to determine, 1, is it relevant to our investigation? And 2, what is the likelihood that this is factual information versus not factual? So if we look at things that are like, we know, this specific tip, the information that's included, and we believe that information to be true based on other information we've gathered, or is it likely to be true, or is it unlikely to be true, or is it just not based in fact at all?
This is the Jack and Lily case, guys.
That has to be followed up on, even if.
Let's see if she changes her tune.
So Grandma said she heard them, step Grandma said she heard them somewhere after 8:30ish.
Right.
And then at 10 o'clock, or she'd laid back down, and at 10 o'clock, the mother was out looking for them.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it started with that dad and then the mom, or the stepdad and the mom. Hey, let's listen to. Let's see if the mom's tune changed at all.
Okay.
Children, Jack and Lily Sullivan has become all-consuming for true crime enthusiasts on social media. Experts say there are benefits and pitfalls. While the discussions can and have led to real-world leads for police, there are also ethical concerns in turning people who are already suffering into content. And 10 YouTube shows that are covering the case. She too realizes that online conversations can run amok, but she doesn't care.
To me, the more people that talk about Jack and Lily, the better it is. I don't care who they are. They can state whatever they want that isn't true. I don't care, because people are listening and Jack and Lily's name is still out there.
Sergeant Chris Marshall says some of the 800 tips the RCMP have followed up on were a direct result of the true crime shows that are covering the case. He says in general, these sorts of tips can and have helped move investigations forward.
My experience is that there is a big benefit, but it's like anything, there's risk and reward to anything that we do.
The risk? The tips police know from the outset are false. They are nevertheless required to do their due diligence and fully investigate.
We now have to put investigators on that information, which is taking people away from potentially chasing down actual real leads that are actually based in fact. So that's the complication that can come.
But according to experts, this kind of exposure is a double-edged sword.
I think it's important to remember that every single story that unfolds online, it's real people.
Whitney Phillips says there are major ethical concerns with discussing such cases on platforms like YouTube. Phillips says click-based web engagement is designed.
So Jackie, what's your take? Like, you think it's mom, and do you think that the dad knows?
I think mom, bio mom, she knows something. I don't think that step grandma's involved, and I know I love maternal grandma. She's just wants her babies back. And I don't know. I haven't seen anything on bio dad. I did see him on something. Isn't he kind of a shaggy looking guy?
214 days.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's how long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I'm gonna play this real quick. Hold on.
Even in the first day, we did
214 days. That's how long 2 children have been missing.
Oh my god.
Not hours, not days.
We were searching.
200.
We covered everywhere possible.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Welcome.
Even with me running through the woods, I was ahead of the helicopters, I'm ahead of the drones and stuff like that. Screaming loud as I can. Until my throat hurt. Running through water that was up to my waist. And as soon as I got back, I wasn't allowed back in the woods until a man dressed in a military outfit said I could go back into the woods.
214 days in a quiet town called Westville, Nova Scotia.
Martel confirmed that when the 2 children went missing from the home behind me, Lily was wearing a pink shirt and pink rain boots. She was also carrying a white backpack with strawberries on it. Martel says although he didn't see Jack that morning, he is believed to be wearing a brown shirt, brown pants with a pull-up diaper on underneath, and blue rain boots with dinosaurs on them.
So how did they know that if they were asleep?
And her 4-year-old brother, Jack Sullivan, vanished.
I think they're going based on what they went to bed with.
Or what they're missing?
This time they were here, they were still basically
Good question.
Lily was 4. She was such a carbon copy of me. She copied everything I did. And Jack was more sober. He was just crawling around the floor, learning to walk. Your grandchildren are what you leave this world.
No screams, no witnesses, no confirmed trail. Just silence and a question that refuses to go away. What really happened inside that house on the night of May 1st, 2025?
For the first time, we're hearing detailed accounts from neighbors who are awake
in the quiet hours before 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lily Sullivan disappeared from their home in Pictou County. The children were reported missing from their home at 10:01 on the morning of Friday, May 2nd.
Because according to investigators, everything we know about this case comes down to one unexplained gap in time. 18 hours. 18 hours where no one outside the family can confirm that Lily and Jack were alive.
What would you like the public to know?
I want the public to know if anyone has any information, just please come forward. Call the RCMP, call your local police department, call Crime Stoppers.
Do you still think they're still alive?
Yes, I hope so. I mean, that's all we have is hope.
And in true crime investigations, when the timeline collapses, so does the story.
The outside looking in, this case seemed really rare to the public. Is it a rare one for officers as well?
It's extremely rare. I've never seen it across my career. But while it's rare, what's the part that isn't rare is the complexity of the case, like why it's taking so long, because these investigations have to be done in a methodical approach. It started to generate a lot of national media attention and even international.
Did the RCMP find that difficult to manage?
Basically, anybody that was involved with that investigation felt that elevated level of
I know we
concern.
heard this.
I'm your host at Murder Town Mysteries, and today we're diving deep into what really happened to Lily and Jack Sullivan. Today we're examining what hasn't been clearly explained, the contradictions investigators are facing, the family statements that surfaced in December 2025, and the theories that challenge the official narrative. This is the Lily and Jack Sullivan case. Part 2. New developments have emerged, and they raise more questions than answers.
I hope that a search may help our hearts to mend. We hold steadfast the pictures of Lily and Jack, seeking answers to bringing them back.
He is 6 years old. Jack is, well, he's going to be 5 years old this month. This time they were here, they were still basically babies. Lily was 4. She was such a carbon copy of me. She copied everything I did. And Jack was more sober. He was just crawling around the floor, learning to walk.
Lily Sullivan was 6 years old, quiet, creative, loved to draw. Teachers described her as gentle, thoughtful, the kind of child who noticed details. She had brown hair, brown eyes, and one thing she never went anywhere without, her pink blanket. Jack Sullivan was 4, energetic, curious, always moving. He loved being outside, loved his tricycle, loved following his big sister everywhere. They lived in Westville, Nova Scotia, a rural town of just over 3,500 people. The kind of place where neighbors wave, where doors are often left unlocked, where danger feels far away. They lived with their mother, Janie McKenzie, and their stepfather, Daniel Martell. Their biological father lived separately and was not part of their daily routine. By all accounts, this looked like a normal family until May 2nd, 2025. May 1st, 2025, Thursday afternoon. At 2:25 p.m., security cameras at a Dollarama store in Trenton capture the last confirmed public sighting of Lily and Jack. They're with their mother, alive, together. That evening, the family returns home. Dinner, routine. Around 8 p.m., according to family statements, Lily and Jack are put to bed in their shared bedroom. And after that, there are no confirmed sightings, no phone videos, no neighbors, no cameras. Sometime during the night, Daniel Martell later tells police he believes the children woke up and left through the patio door. The door was found open. But here's the problem. They weren't reported missing until the afternoon of May 2nd. That creates an 18-hour gap. 18 hours where no one can say exactly when Lily and Jack disappeared. And investigators still cannot answer one critical question. Were the children alive after 2:25 p.m. on May 1st? The moment the report comes in, Nova Scotia RCMP launches a massive search.
More than 120 people are currently searching the woods behind me here near Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, continuing the search for 2 children who went missing in the area on Friday morning.
There was, well over 100 people there at that time, right off the bat the first weekend doing the searches.
We are going to keep searching.
That's our job right now, and no one's stopping. We have lots of officers here on the scene that are parents themselves, so we can certainly feel for this family, and our priority is to bring these kids home safe.
Hundreds of volunteers, multiple RCMP units.
We're organizing a search for Jack and Lily Sullivan. We are relying on community members to come and join those efforts. We're going to offer like a little bit of shooting from the hip training on walking along looking for evidence. We've had about 40 people volunteer, but overnight you've had some people drop out. So I would be over the moon if 30 people showed up.
Helicopters with thermal imaging, drones.
Why do you think that they're not possibly, why that they didn't possibly wander into the woods?
Well, with the amount of resources that were used, and I mean, for everything from drones, helicopters to classified technology, and all the searchers on the ground. I mean, searchers on bicycles. They did everything. On the pipeline, they took in ATVs and Argos and side by sides. They used everything they could.
It appears like it could be small object sitting, just true heat signature things close together near the water.
I'm not sure, but it may or may not be the drone hit where the infrared sensors picked up. Just because I see a line coming down from up here and leads right down to our water. I'm not sure. I've got to confirm it later on, but we're just going to take note of it and do a special little search around here, especially just in case it is something.
Cadaver dogs. Ground teams walk shoulder to shoulder through dense forest. They search ravines, creeks, ponds. Underwater recovery teams are deployed.
The other side, we're going to follow it way down. Eventually, we're going to turn the river and we follow it up past Lansdowne Lake.
About 30 people volunteered to take part in this search, most of them family and friends, all coming together in the hopes of finding any clue that will lead them to Jack and Lily.
It's sad, very sad, but it's been 6 months and we need some type of closure to this case.
More than 40 kilometers of terrain are examined.
Days were the teams on the ground?
I believe it was around 3 days that the teams associated to this particular search, and they searched roughly 40 kilometers of area during that time.
And what do you mean by 40 kilometers? Is that?
Well, they do, again, I'm not a PDS dog handler, so I can't talk about all the specifics, and I wouldn't talk about all the specifics related to an investigation, but in general, they run certain search patterns, and they do, certain techniques and drills to kind of put the dogs out there and do the searching. So to say exactly how that looks, but they covered roughly 40 kilometers of area during the 3 days that they were searching, and covered all the areas that we felt were relevant to our investigation.
Thousands of hours, thousands of video files, hundreds of public tips.
Over how many tips you've received thus far in the Jack and Lily investigation, as well as how many formal interviews have been conducted by RCMP?
There's been 1,030 tips received, and approximately
That's a lot of
86
tips.
formal interviews have been completed within the investigation as well. That's sitting down, interviewing a person, not something that's a casual conversation while we bump into somebody along the street. It's a sit-down, structured interview, obtaining what the person knows firsthand. There's also been roughly over 8,100 functioning videos that have been actually reviewed by the team that's supervising the investigation. So there's been a lot of work conducted behind the scenes.
And yet, no footprints, no shoes, no clothing. Cadaver dogs find no scent trail.
Cadaver dogs in this late, it's for one reason is because they are most effective when they're looking for decomposition. Two, where are they looking for decomposition and what? What information do they have that takes them to that particular position?
Well, it means that they didn't locate any human remains or anything associated to this file or any open files. So there was no human remains found. It means that we've, basically done, completed that area of the search. It doesn't necessarily mean that that there's no possibility that there isn't human remains there. There could have been a chance the dogs maybe missed it or whatever. But at the end of the day, we haven't located any human remains.
So it doesn't mean that there is not human remains there.
There's always a possibility that maybe the scent didn't hit the dog that day or what have you. But we're confident in the search patterns that were deployed and based on the best practices of our police dog services, human remains detection handling unit. And we're confident in the search done, but we did not find human remains.
Search experts say this is extremely rare because even in wilderness cases, something is usually left behind. But here, nothing.
Help the public understand how there could still be a possibility, though. What other factors could be at play there?
Well, I mean, the conditions at the time were good for the work we were doing, but I'm not entirely sure of exactly the technical things or the technical kind of terms to use associated to why they wouldn't have got seen or how something could be found in the area. But regardless, they could be tucked away in different areas. There could be anything that could have caused an odor not to be picked up by the dog. But again, to our best practices and the training and expertise of our PDS handling unit, we feel we've exhausted the area as best as we can.
Really, there's no way you could say with 100% certainty.
There just isn't a way I could say with 100% certainty. There's the reality is we're dealing with nature and you know, things could happen that we don't understand right now. And at the end of this, when we find out where Jack and Lily are, bring them home, then we should have those answers and understand.
Except for one thing, Lily's pink blanket. A few days into the search, volunteers find a piece of pink fabric caught in a tree about 500 meters from the home.
They search inside the trailer?
I would have to get back to you for specifics on that, but they did search in and around the property. I wouldn't be able to answer for sure right now. I could quickly find them. We'll get Stratcoms to find that answer, but I'm not sure if they went inside, but they did do the whole property around and the area around there, the pipeline trails, where the pink blanket's at, and then intersecting paths and areas. So they searched the property around the family's home. They searched the area where we found the pink blanket, the pipeline area, and the intersecting trails. And they didn't, the dogs didn't indicate on any scent of human remains during those searches.
And this is where the blanket was found. You can clearly see what's visible from the road. It's 15 feet from the road. Maybe not even, a little more than 15 feet. And this is the exact branch. So way higher than 5 feet in the air. It's actually over my head, so it's already 6 feet. That one right there. It draped over that branch. I called it into RCMP when I realized there was a piece of a pink blanket found. I'm not sure the exact time on that either. It would be after 4 because the school bus goes up there around 4 o'clock.
Gotcha. And
because that school bus, it goes up and it actually goes up and turns at my Uncle Ron's house, which is about 500 feet past where the blanket was found.
Gotcha.
So, and the bus usually goes up there, and the bus usually makes its way up there around, I don't know, 3:55, between 3:55 and like 4 o'clock. Yeah, the buses do have cameras. When they looked at the footage from the outside of the buses, the blanket was not there. Yeah, they go both directions. They have multiple buses.
And it was not seen at 3:55, 4 o'clock when the bus passed.
No, they said they did not see it on any camera footage from the buses.
DNA testing confirms it belonged to Lily.
CMP have been conducting forensic testing, including on the pink blanket that you mentioned. What can you say about what results came back or what we know about the forensic testing?
Of course, I can't say much about the details because, you know, it's part of our investigation and there's a process we go through and we don't want to put out much information. But we've been working with our National Laboratory Services to have the DNA testing done and to get any type of testing related to this investigation in as timely manner as possible.
Weeks later, another piece is found in a completely different direction near a creek bed. 2 locations, 2 fragments, over 1 kilometer apart. Police suggest wind or animals, but volunteers say the locations were protected. So here's the question. If animals scattered it, where is the rest of the blanket? And if the blanket made it that far, why didn't the children? Janie McKenzie has said her children were adventurous, that it wasn't unusual for them to want to go outside. But investigators question this because 4- and 6-year-old children leaving a warm bed and walking into a dark forest in the middle of the night is extremely uncommon. Daniel Martel cooperated fully. He provided phone data, GPS records, financial history. He passed a polygraph test. RCMP have stated publicly, Daniel Martel is not a suspect, but his timeline has shifted slightly. 7 a.m., 8 a.m. earlier. Small differences. But in true crime investigations, small differences matter. Then in November 2025, Daniel makes a statement that changes the tone of the case. He says, maybe they didn't wander into the woods. Maybe someone took them. Maybe we've been looking in the wrong place.
You had a bit of a tense reaction with one of the dog handlers. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it was a little bit heartbreaking and saddening to hear what the words that came out of his mouth. And for me, all I was trying to do was ever help. Like that's all I've been doing is cooperating, and to see that and hear that, I mean, it was pretty saddening.
What did he say?
He said your Thursday and all the way leading into Friday morning, there's not enough detail. And I said to him that Thursday was just an ordinary day until I woke up on Friday morning. And that's when, life changed. There was nothing like life changing on Thursday. It was a normal day. So, therefore, there was nothing detailed that needed to be remembered that day until Friday morning.
So he was mentioning something along the lines of something happened Thursday night, and your story isn't matching up?
Yeah, well, not just matching, it didn't have enough detail for him, personally. And then that's when I asked him, do you know anything on the case? He said, not really. I've seen you on the news once. And that kind of alarmed me or, shocking, because you're having somebody that's trying to get you to admit to something and they don't know any details. So therefore, my Thursday didn't have any details. Your knowledge of the case didn't have any details. So you shouldn't try to force something on me without knowing any of the background.
Did he make any accusations?
Yeah, that's the stepdad.
Yeah, he did. He said that Thursday didn't have enough details, and we think you did something to the kids Thursday night. And I asked him, what are you talking about? I just
I got restricted again.
Thursday and Wednesday with you. We just spent the last 20 minutes talking, and there's nothing.
Why I didn't say
because
anything?
I thought it was an ordinary.
You said what? Sorry?
In the end,
So why'd you get restricted? I'm not on here cussing and screaming.
No, I don't know. It just said restriction.
Conclusion to all this, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm still helping investigators at every turn we can possibly think of. And hopefully we see some kind of resolution soon, or some kind of outcome that's positive.
Did one of the handlers question the children's stepfather, Daniel Martel?
I can't comment on what was said between Mr. Martel and the dog handler. That's really not something I'm aware of or have knowledge on, and I don't have any comment there. So,
would it be common practice for a dog handler to question people who are involved in an investigation?
There may be circumstances. I mean, I'm not sure that there's strict protocols on talking or not talking. I mean, when a dog handler, and maybe not protect this circumstance, but if you show up somewhere and you need to use a dog, you would probably gather some information to help you get that started. So there could be reasons for sure for PDS to be talking to somebody at the scene to get the information they need. But again, there's no solid and fast rules on that. So yeah, there may, they may talk to people when they deploy, but they may not. So.
Shortly after, RCMP quietly expand their focus. Urban locations, surveillance footage, border agencies. Because the forest may not be the answer. Child behavior specialists say children this young fear darkness. They seek safety, not wilderness.
Now that I've been here, I'm, even in my own mind, trying to comprehend how it can be possible that these kids wandered off and they haven't been found. Especially after being in there and seeing all the flagging tape and hearing from all the property owners that we spoke with, what the searching has been done. I'm having a really hard time fathoming that probability now that I've seen it myself.
And what makes you say that?
Many things, but I think most importantly is the amount of effort that search and rescue has put forward to try and find these kids and how quick they were able to start that process. I just find it more unlikely by the minute today that they had wandered. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just I after seeing it, I can't understand how they wouldn't have been found that first day.
Search and rescue experts say cadaver dogs missing every trace is statistically rare. And forensic analysts point to one thing, the 18-hour gap. Because if the timeline is wrong, everything else collapses. Cases like Dior Kunz, Jr. Karen Horman, children last seen by family, no physical evidence, massive searches, and years later, questions that still have no answers. The pattern is uncomfortable, but familiar. It's now December 2000.
Hey, you guys, I've been restricted, man, and if it happens again, they're gonna ban me for 7 days. So I'm gonna shut it down for the night anyway. It's 11 o'clock. This is definitely a case that I want to put more focus into. So hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. We will get back at this possibly tomorrow. But y'all have yourselves a fantastic evening and good night. God bless.
You too. Good night, Jeff.
Good night, guys. Good night. But y'all have yourselves a fantastic evening and good night. Good night, guys. Good night.